And we are live. Good evening. How you doing, sir?
Sweet. Hello, everybody.
Good evening. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I gotta pause this. I always forget to pause this. There we go.
Can you hear myself? Was that you or is that me?
Yeah, no, that was me. My
Oh,
bad.
I
No,
was like,
I always forget to mute it.
I got you. No worries.
So, hey.
What up? What up? What's going on? It's weekend. Let's do this.
All right, yeah, it's beautiful Friday. A lot of things going on right now. So, as always, I want to say hello to everybody watching. My name is Oscar, and I'm with my co-host, best friend, brother from another mother, Jay. Jay, please introduce yourself.
I think you just did the introduction, but I'll tell you that we're about to have an awesome podcast. I finally got some decent beer that's not just some generic stuff that is I think an IPA. I still am not following the IPA rules, but I did follow the promise that I left on last time. That I'm going to have a cool ass can and a high APV. So we're in
I
for a
don't know
treat.
what a PPV is.
APV is how much alcohol content is in there. So I'm going to
Ah,
actually
look
be
at that.
drunk.
See?
Look at
There
that.
we go.
What up,
Look at
Super?
that.
What up, Super? We got Super in chat. What up, bud?
What's up, Super? Yeah, so hey, if you want to start off with your beer,
Yeah, let me pop it out the fridge.
You got a fridge in your. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are wondering where I'm at, I'm not, captive somewhere. I got kicked out of my house, so I'm stuck in my garage. And me and Rexy in the back, we just chilling here. All right. So
Oscar is not a prisoner of war right now. He's in his own home.
I'm in my own home. I got pushed to the garage, and that's where we are. So,
Do you have a
T,
newspaper you could hold up to you with today's date on it, so that way we know that this
I
is like a
really
live
don't.
video?
They didn't give it to me when they stuck me out here in the garage, so that's not going to happen anytime soon.
All right. So from Bentwater Brewing Company, I have Double Thunder Funk, a double IPA. So to make up for not having IPAs for the last couple of podcasts, I got double IPA.
These are our unofficial sponsors, by the way.
Yes, unofficially sponsored. And this is brewed with 2-row and crystal malt, aggressive hopped with Mosaic, Simcoe, and Cascade hops. I don't know what the fuck I just read, but here's a dope ass can.
You got to back it up a little bit. It is. Oh, it's like King Kong. It's like, that is pretty freaking cool. Where's it from?
It's Bentwater Brewing Company. I'm not sure where they're located out of. It doesn't have a street address. Oh no, Massachusetts. Oh, a Massachusetts beer. Fuck me. But yeah, dope can and a double IPA. We got a 9.2% alcohol volume. I got 4 of these tall boys. I like my tall boys, and we're gonna get what the kids would say is litty titty.
All right. So one on our last podcast, I don't know if you read it. One of the people who were giving recommendations for us. Damn it, you're just gonna pour without me.
No,
Okay.
I'm pouring while you're talking, and then
Okay, forgive me. So
yeah.
one of the guys was telling us that we should try one of the IPAs from Maine. I promise you, I went to my local grocery store. I went through every single can of IPAs trying to find something from Maine.
You didn't just say I went to my local grocery store.
Yes, because I don't want to get sued, and they are not one of our unofficial sponsors.
Okay. I mean, you could have went to Total Wine. You could have went to World of
But
Beer.
with gas prices and inflation, it just wasn't going to work. So I
Right. I'm
went
sorry.
to
My
my
apologies.
local friendly neighborhood grocery store, and I went through all the cans, and I could not find anything from Maine. So I'm going to try my hardest to go to Total Wine and find something, an IPA from Maine. But I ran into this beauty. This one is from the company Victoria. Oh no, Victory. Yeah, Victory. Their drink is called Juicy Monkey. It's a hazy imperial IPA,
You're gonna like it.
9.5% alcohol volume.
Always
And
gotta
what
one
they
up me.
say, I'm sorry. And what they say about their drink is that it's packing a punch, loaded with notes of fruit juice and ripe for the picking. Juicy Monkey is packing a punch as he joins the crew. Upfront pineapple and orange aroma meet Sabro, Sab, Sabro, Lotus, and Sultana hops to drop a hazy Imperial IPA that will make you on a monkey time in no time.
I
So
I think you're gonna like this because I love hazy IPAs. I know you
I
hate
don't even know what a
IPAs.
hazy IPA is.
It just
Honestly,
means
for
it's
people who don't
like
know, I'm not a big fan of IPAs. So, but this is the can. So I picked this can. All right, can you see it?
no, I can see.
No.
I think I saw that today and I almost picked it up and I was like, nah, it's. I don't. I like my tall boys for some reason. I'm weird.
You know, the thing is, like, I love juice, so juicy. I love monkeys, so
I
I
love
like to
how
drink a
we didn't
little.
even plan this, obviously, and we both got monkeys on the can. Like, what are the odds of us just having monkeys on the
That
can?
I just always wanted to try the juice of a monkey.
Sir, what was that? You just got banned from all zoos
Monkey,
across the country.
right
Okay,
there.
yeah, you're gonna get that all over your MacBook.
No, I won't. See, you can't say MacBook. Okay, they're not an unofficial sponsor yet.
Right. Sorry.
Uh,
I have a
anyway,
problem on my hands here. It won't go down.
you know, I got criticized by one of my nephews who saw our podcast saying that I'm not pouring the beer right. You know what I got to say to
Oh,
that?
one of my buddies, Venom, said the same thing. He said your poor. I think in his exact words were shit.
Well, damn, there goes my self-esteem.
I mean,
All right, buddy. Hey, cheers.
I'm still
Man,
pouring here.
look at the foam. You're right. I do got to get better at that.
That's the thing with IPAs though. They are, especially hazies. There's a lot more hops. Where's that from?
Come
Hops.
on, bro. Come on. Gotta put a little bit of hops in it. Come on, bro. I love it. It's
um,
like it's my favorite movie.
I think with that being the case, that's why. Holy shit!
I think I got more foam than anything on that drink. Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna let that chill for a second.
why? What happened? What happened? You spilled?
No, I didn't spill, but it's like fucking volcano, like elementary volcano project is just sitting up there. I can't even pick it. Can I pick it up? It's gonna spill.
Hey,
You love that, don't you? It's not bad.
no, I think I found my first IPA that I like.
And I told you 2 episodes ago. I said a hazy IPA is gonna be right up your alley.
Look at that. For those who are watching, our unofficial sponsor, Juicy Monkey by Victory. Very, very good. And I hate IPAs, but damn, this is good. It reminds me of, hold on. Mm, maybe like almost like a Blue Moon, maybe.
Right.
Mm,
Yeah. It's the same vibe.
yeah, it's good. It's delicious. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this 6 pack.
I'll catch up to you in a second. I'm just letting this foam go there.
How bad is it? This, come on, show it,
No,
show it. How bad?
it's better now, but it's like if you can
You're
see,
good. Oh my god, is your cup bigger than mine? Oh yes, it
it's not a,
is.
it's not about size, bro.
See, like, put it right next to your head. Let me see how big it is.
It's not fair because you have a bigger head too.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I thought we just knew that was a fact. I didn't.
All right. Anyway, all right. So, for those of you who follow us, we obviously had a little technical difficulty last week, so we weren't able to hop on. You know, we had a lot of things to talk about, such as the such as the Super Bowl that obviously happened now, what, like 3 weeks ago. So it's kind of like, oh man, but regardless, there's still a lot to talk about. One of the biggest things is the trailers, the movie trailers. The movie trailers, they were on point. Um, Super Bowl in general was great. Honestly, overtime, like the intensity, it was probably one of the best Super Bowls that I've seen in a while. It was great. It was entertaining. There was a lot of momentum. T.
Yeah, I mean they went back and forward the entire game. It wasn't. It didn't feel like anybody was like in complete control the whole game. And then the Chiefs were just the Chiefs. Mahomes was Mahomes. The 49ers shouldn't have given the ball last. They should have, elected to get the ball last. I was just talking about that yesterday. Again, it's like, how do you give Mahomes an extra chance? But Some people have strategies, some don't. But Mahomes took advantage of it. They got the win. Credit to them. That's what I said before the Super Bowl. I said I don't want them to win because I'm not a big fan of dynasties unless it's the Yankees. But they're a dynasty now, and they're probably going to win a couple more in the next couple of years. They got Mahomes still. Kelsey's still there. Reed's still
Well,
there.
Mahomes is young, so you're gonna have Mahomes for a good while.
It's gonna
But
be wild.
I'm telling you, I really like honestly for a good hot minute, I thought that 49ers are gonna win. Like they like they were holding their own for a good minute. Honestly, and to be honest, they should have won. If they didn't miss that the extra point, that would have been game over.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that extra
There's a lot of fuck ups. Once you get to OT, it's a whole new game. But the strategy of it is you want to go last because then you have the chance to either tie if they score a touchdown, or if they kick a field goal, then you get to score a touchdown. But the thing was, they were on fourth down. The Chiefs were. If you have the ball first, obviously you don't go for it. You kick the field goal. If you're having to go for a fourth down to win or lose, you're gonna go for it and you have an extra chance. That was a mistake on it. So what's up, Suffer? There's no difference in the OT rules. That they just didn't plan right, which the players were even saying we didn't know the new OT rules. The coach said that they had a plan, but their plan, I don't think it was that good.
I'm not gonna lie that the new rules kind of threw me off a little bit. Even though I'm not saying like the old one was great because it did favor whoever was able to get the ball first.
Right.
But I don't know. It is what it honestly. I guess it gives a better chance to both teams to give it that college try to make that touchdown or score at least. But yeah, they should have went for it all.
But still, I mean, overall, amazing game. Like,
Oh
got
yeah, no,
if you went to that game, you got your money's worth. If you watch it on TV, got your money's worth. Unless you streamed it illegally, so maybe possibly. Super Bowl halftime show. I told you he will sing confessions, and he sang confessions. So go fuck yourself. But
honestly,
that was an
it
awesome
was
halftime
great.
show.
It was great. I think they still needed lovers and friends. They had all three of them there. They should have threw it in there somewhere. Pitbull never showed up. Justin Bieber, he called in sick that day, so he couldn't make it. So, but no, honestly, probably it was fun. It was entertaining. Like he did a great job. I thought it was going to be a good show. I didn't expect it to be that good. I mean,
I didn't expect him to play, like, obviously he didn't play a lot of whole songs or any whole songs. I didn't expect him to play as many songs as he did, even if it was those like 10, 15-second snippets. It's nice just to like hear it and get the vibe of it for a second. Nostalgia, that's all it is. Have you realized now that we're old, because now the Super Bowl shows are like geared or like tailored to us versus it being like when like 10 years ago and it was bands we didn't know or groups we didn't really like connect with.
yeah,
We're old now, bud. Which is
I'm, I'm
even
I'm young. You have white hair. I still don't have any white hair.
okay. Wait till Monday. By the way, his birthday is Monday. My birthday's tomorrow. And we're about to be some old bitches. Cheers, bro.
I'll be an old man. I don't know about old bitches, but fuck it. We're
I'll
old
let it be.
bitches.
We're old bitches. The Niners not knowing the rules is hilarious. Also, F them. Okay, I get it, Supper. You're a Niners hater.
No, but honestly, I love the appearances, the guest appearances. Honestly, like everybody thought, the minute I saw Sherry, Cradle, Caress, freaking Alicia Keys, all I thought was like, damn, Swiss Beats. But then Swiss Beats, I think it was like a day or two later, he posted his own thing saying like, hey, I have nothing to say about this. This was just a great performance. There's nothing negative
I don't know why
about this.
people were freaking out because if you see anybody perform like a concert or in a music video, they're touching like that if they're singing a song together. I get that it's for the whole world to see at that point, like it's such a big stage, but it's not
I just
anything
wasn't
different.
expecting it. I think I don't think I was just expecting it. Like obviously, it's a very I love that song. I love my boo. You know, but yeah, I just wasn't. But either way, Alicia Keys, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
dress.
Always been a baddie.
She hasn't aged a bit at all. She's great, and it's I guess I'm out of the loop. The other singer, her, the one the song.
I didn't know it was her until like 2 days later. I had no idea who it was.
I didn't know who it was. I was asking my wife, like, "Who's this girl?" And she's like, "Oh, it's her." I'm like, "Yeah, her." And she's like, "No, it's her." I'm like, "No, I know
Yes,
her."
I get it. She is her. I am him. I get it. But what's her name?
I felt like that. Honestly, you know that's. Have you seen Rush Hour 3?
It's been a while, but yeah.
There's a scene where Chris Tucker is talking to that big, the big Asian guy in the dojo, and they're like, "Who? Me? We? Who?"
Yeah.
That's how I felt like. I felt like it's her, and I'm like, "Her." And I'm like, "Yeah, her." I'm like, "Yeah, her. What's her name? Her." I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm about to blow my brains out." Like, no, her name is her. 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 I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a choice, but I mean, she rocked it. I saw people complaining that it was like pre-recorded or whatever. It's like, yeah, but she pre-recorded it herself. Like she plays the guitar. She has that skill. But I didn't know. I'm not familiar with her game. I've heard of her
So
before. I've heard of her before, but I don't know much about her. I
I
love saying
really need
her.
to actually. I should. I should have actually heard something from her. God, this is so confusing saying it. I should have
It's
heard.
actually really easy.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. English is not my first language. My bad. Her. Anyway, skip that already. It's gonna confuse me. But anyway, back Jermaine Dupri.
What was he?
I did,
What were those? What was on his feet, dude?
bro. Honestly, like I saw him and I was like, "Is that?" And then I heard him say his 2 3 sentences. Like, "Oh my god, that is Jermaine Dupri." Like, bro, what happened to you?
He looked like
Like,
CeeLo Green. People were saying he was CeeLo Green on Twitter.
the outfit, the look, everything. Like, bro, like, what are you doing? What
He
are
looked
you
like the
wearing?
dude from the berries and cream commercial. Berries and creams, berries and creams. It's wild, but yeah, it was
But
an awesome show. I mean, probably my favorite Super Bowl in a while. That was not
no,
Giants.
yeah, the Giants. Anyway, the Super Bowl was great, man. Honestly, from start, middle to the end, Kelsey singing Viva Rock Vegas, Las Vegas, bro. That was honestly, it was hilarious. I think with a lot of people that he was gonna like pop the question, but
Nah, no need for that.
no. But regardless, it was good. It was good. The trailers, movie trailers. Let's get it. I would love to talk about this because I've been holding out on this.
All right, I got one movie trailer that we have to talk about a little bit.
If it's what I think it is, if it's a red guy, I want to leave that for last. If that's cool with you.
Okay.
What the hell you got
Nope.
there?
We'll see. We'll see. You go ahead.
Did you get a new Funko Pop?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, so let's see. Then we got King Kong, and Godzilla.
Right. Right. Which is why I got the beer so we could talk about King Kong and Godzilla.
Of course, me too.
Yeah. Right. Totally planned it.
Yeah. No, I am.
Man, this is
Oh,
good.
there goes my camera. All right, podcast is done, everybody. Podcast is done. Oh my lord.
Was that from a mortar strike?
A what?
Prisoner of war joke. Get it? Okay.
Oh.
Ah,
All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Great. Trailer looks badass. God, I think it comes out next month, I believe. Yeah. Comes out next month, March. That's gonna be a good movie. Freaking Monkey Man. Monkey Man is gonna be a great freaking movie. Have you
is
seen the
that the
trailer
one
for
with
it?
that all star cast? What am I thinking
Mm,
of?
I
With
think you're thinking about are you talking about the other movie that I was talking about, the one with Adam Driver?
yes, that's different.
No, that's different. No. Monkey Man is one of the producer for that movie is Peel.
Oh yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah, director's Dev. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me if I don't figure it out right now. But no, it looks
Oh yeah,
bad.
yes. What's his name? What's this dude's name?
Dev
Dave Patel.
Patel.
Dave
So
Patel.
he's the yeah yeah he's the main actor and the director of the movie.
That's
But
gonna
no,
be
no,
awesome. That trailer was sick.
no, yeah, it's gonna be great.
I didn't
And
see it like from the beginning, so I missed like maybe the first couple seconds of it, and I thought it was another John Wick movie. And then I
it
was like,
kind of
oh,
looks like it.
it looks like it. Like it's got the vibe of it, but hopefully it's a different story, obviously. But
Oh no, it is.
I know they're
Listen,
not
listen.
not connected, but I'm saying like if it's different enough, like it doesn't remind people of John Wick entirely. I know it's a different. separate project.
Yeah, so let's see. An anonymous young man unleashes a campaign of vengeance against the corporate leaders who murdered his mother.
I mean, mother, dog. I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying it's kind of the
Dun dun
same.
dun.
Mother, dog, killed my mother, killed my dog.
No, what's sadder though? Both are pretty sad, actually. I do
I
love
think
my puppy though.
I love my mom. She's the reason why I'm alive. But
This is gonna get really dark. Let's just
yeah,
keep it positive. No,
let's keep
by
it
the way,
moving.
by the way, I do love your what is it, Black Panther shirt / Lion King.
Exactly, you got it. Yeah.
Nice, nice, great shirt. But screw it. Let's talk about the main trailer. They're honestly, and the worst thing is they only had it was right in the beginning of the game of the game, and it was literally I think only like what 5 seconds long. Deadpool
Right.
and Wolverine.
And they pushed it to get those YouTube views or social media views instead,
Oh,
which I
of course,
get. You want that metric, but
oh yeah, it's the most. You got to back it up a little bit. It says "Happy Birthday." That is pretty cool.
I've had it for a while. My boss got it for me a couple years ago. But yeah, I mean, the trailer's nuts. It's now officially Deadpool and Wolverine. It's not just
So
a
let's
Deadpool
kind
movie.
of. So
Break it
let's.
down.
I.
Break it.
Oh,
Break it down.
sorry.
Break it
So
down.
there's so much for this trailer. Like, wow. All right. So I've on Tickety Talk, I follow a lot of movie critics. I got Soup, Straw High Goofy, and like I think it's a 3C film. I think that's his name. But just there's so much to dissect. It's such a short trailer, but there's so much. Um, the best one that I've seen, the basically like dissecting the trailer was from this guy Soups on TikTok, and like it made like the stuff that he mentioned, it made me rewatch this trailer like 3 5 times just to kind of see what's going on. So we all know at the end of Deadpool 2, he stole Cable's time traveling gadget and basically fixed a lot of his things that he didn't like about his life or Ryan Reynolds' life or reviving, saving people that he really liked in part 1 and 2. So in part 2, him and his girl were thinking about having a kid. So keep that in mind. He's trying to have a kid. Now, in the trailer, in the beginning trailer, when he had like the fake wig on, he was talking. It's been a rough year for us. One of the things that this kid Soup was mentioning is that in part 2 they talked about having a kid, and he feels, and really after looking at the trailer, I kind of get where he's coming at. It looks like they did have a kid, but the kid died.
That's
So
that's dark.
it is. It is. Um, there's also the theory that we know that obviously the Fox universe had Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, and the theory also is that Wolverine has been in the Marvel universe this whole time, but he's been undercover. So, reason why is uh in the trailer they just showed the back, the the just the back view of a character basically at a poker table. But he had like kind of like the hairstyle of Wolverine, and it's presumed that this guy is Wolverine, and with his fake alias name Patch, which he has a black patch on his eye, and he's been part of the Marvel universe this whole time, but he's just been undercover.
I mean, that's a good way to explain the X-Men not having been involved so far in their timeline.
Yeah, no, like I really, really want another freaking trailer. I want. I think I need more. Like
See,
this
I'm
is crazy.
I'm the opposite of you. I don't want any trailers, honestly. Like,
No.
I need trailers for stuff that I'm not into. Like, if I'm not into the movie, I need a trailer to kind of go off of. But I'm gonna watch a Deadpool Wolverine movie. I don't need a trailer. Just tell me what time, what date I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna watch it. I'd rather not have any hints of what's going on in there. I want to go into the movie theater, not have any clue what's going on, and fucking watch it. I don't watch trailers really, honestly.
Yeah, I guess I have no life, and I watch all these trailers.
I don't
Just
want to
like
spoil it. Like I know they try and do a good job of not giving away too much in trailers, or they give you like stuff that gets cut later on. Like it's just like they put stuff in there that's not supposed to be a lot of things given away. But I don't know why I'm kind of good at like detective work. Oh, if I see this, oh, that's gonna be in there and this and that. I want no information so that way I can't try and guess what's gonna happen in the movie.
just like the other trailer that came out for the Quiet Place Day One, that looks super good. I love the Quiet Place series. So
Yeah, no, those are
um
good movies. I like the first one better than the second one, but I'm hoping that this third one will kind of get back to that vibe a little bit. The second one wasn't bad. Like it wasn't like it was a bad sequel. I just think the first one kind of kills it.
oh no, the first one was great. It was so unexpected, great idea for a movie. John Krasinski honestly killed it on that movie. And talking about John Krasinski, his other movie that's coming out this year,
I'm so
I can
confused by that trailer.
I love it, and I love the fact that they did the kind of like The Office. They kept
Joke.
on the ongoing joke with The Office with the trailer when they had Randall Park play John Krasinski during the behind the scenes with Ryan Reynolds. Hold on, give me a second, man. I just saw that my laptop's about to die.
I try to warn you. Try to warn you. Yeah, them keeping that bit going is hilarious. Um, it being a movie about an imaginary friend even adds to the whole joke of it. I'm excited to see that. It's gonna
No,
be a
but
good one.
they literally have a lot of the cast. Well, not a lot of cast. They have like just Steve Carell back working with John Krasinski on the movie. So honestly, I'm excited for it. I think it's an entertaining movie, and I'm a big fan of Ryan Reynolds. I There's not really a lot of movies that he's done that I can honestly say I don't like. You know, like I know a lot of people didn't like when he did the way he portrayed the role in Amityville Horror. I don't know if you've seen him in it.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think that was probably the first time I seen him do like a serious role, and I think he killed it. He did great. I love when actors like that are known for doing comedies kind of step out and do something a little like darker or serious, because it brings a whole different light into like their how much they can expand as an actor. But Ryan Reynolds is probably one of my favorite ones.
He's a beast.
You're a
He's got.
beast.
I mean, I guess yeah. Yeah, we got a lot. I feel like we got a lot of good movies coming out this year. I didn't really get excited for a lot of stuff that was coming out last year. Like I didn't get into the Barbenheimer hype. Um,
The really honestly, I've been wanting to watch it. It's on like my like to watch on Peacock because I think it's free right now on Peacock.
what's that? Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Both actually. Well, I don't know where Barbie is. I think Barbie's on HBO. I think I'm not
Might
100%.
be.
But I know Oppenheimer is on Peacock.
Yeah, I gotta check that
So
out.
yeah, honestly, it looks good, and I like was it Killing?
Killian.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the dude who's in all of the what's his name? What's the one director that he always worked with?
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That is a Nolan
yeah.
movie, right?
For the most part, he's in a lot of Christopher Nolan movies. Yeah,
But
even with the new one.
Oppenheimer is a Nolan movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's his boy.
Hey,
Him,
hey,
him.
Tom
Pretty much anybody
Hardy.
from Tom Hardy, Bale, like
Anybody from the Batman series.
pretty much he put everybody that he loves in those Batman movies because he knew they were going to make money. And I mean, they're good actors. They're great. They deserve it. They're great actors. But he was like, these are this is Batman. It's gonna draw in the box office. Let me get all my homies in there.
Christopher Nolan is probably one of my favorite directors. He's great.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't, I don't, I can't think of
he makes good shit.
one movie. I can't think of one movie that he's made no, that's a lie. There's one movie that I wasn't really a big fan of. Um, it's this war movie. I think it's part of the battle.
Is it that one Andrew Garfield movie or is that different?
No, 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 no,
No.
no, no. Killian is in the movie. Gosh, I can't think of.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Look at you, quick fingers. But yeah, no, that's probably like the only movie that I could say that I wasn't a big fan of. I think it's just because I expected so much more, and I felt it was kind of dull. But other than that, I love the Dark Knight series. I love Inception. I've seen like half of Tenant, and the reason why
Dun-
I haven't finished it, what
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, yes, Dunkirk, yes. Hey, look at that. Hey, what's up, Day Cruz? Day Curse.
What up, DC?
Oh, oh, I'm sorry. You guys have cool names.
Yeah, we got code names.
Can I call him DC too?
You have to ask him.
Dakers, can I call you DC? I want to be cool, just like YT. So, do they know you as YT or WT or WT or J or just
Some of
or
them might know me as WT from my early streaming days, but a lot of just Dubby or Dub.
I don't
It's,
like
it's
that.
been a lot of it's been a lot of rebrands.
You've been rebranded so many times.
Went from YT to WT to Dubby to Senor Dubby,
Camisa Blanca,
Camisa Blanca, El
and then on
Caballo.
special occasions, Caballo. Yes,
Caballo.
that's hilarious, man. But no, yeah, like I said, Christopher Nolan, he's a beast. His first big movie. Have you seen Memento?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It is super freaking cool. It's basically this guy. He's trying to figure out. I think it's been a while since I've seen it, but the whole concept of it is he has very short-term memory loss. So he has pictures and stuff that are basically which will remind him things that happened like a few minutes prior. So the movie basically starts at the ending, and you work your way up to the beginning of the movie.
I've seen part of it and I didn't get it. I caught it somewhere in the middle and I was like, I don't get what's going on. I turned it off, but I need to watch that.
No, no, it's good. Wait, are you cracking open number two? Oh my lord!
It's good.
I'm,
It's good.
I'm sorry.
I still got
What is
some
it?
left, but I'm just getting a little ahead of myself. I know it's gonna be a while.
What does it taste like? You didn't even tell me what it tastes like.
Um, it has kind of like an orangey taste to it.
So you're saying that we're a little fruity today?
Just a tad, but it's good. It's really good. I didn't pick these. I honestly, oh no, it's spilling. Fuck. Um, I try and pick beer based off of the flavor profile that I get from the description, but these didn't really have much for me to go off of. But I did say in the last couple of podcasts I'm going to get some awesome cans. So that's what I try and do as well. I would try to do both normally, but today I was just like, nah, fuck it. Let me get some cool cans. So I even had my beer for next time because I saw some other cool cans.
No, you're cool.
And I had Suffer and Super and Dacres help me pick out which of the two beers to drink tonight.
Yeah, I just kind of wing it. Like I said, I've been looking for an IPA from Maine.
I spent like 25 minutes in Total Wine today. Okay, I did my work.
Well, I spent a good time in my neighborhood convenience store, and
Just say 7-Eleven, dude. They don't care.
So once again, our podcast is unofficially sponsored by. Oh no, damn! I messed that up.
Nailed
Horribly.
it.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
juicy monkey. It's juicy and it comes from a monkey.
And we got Double Thunder Funk. That's an awesome name. The can's lovely.
I do kind of like my can because he's the monkey and he has a bunch of oranges in his hands and
Pineapple.
So he's just going crazy.
I bet that tastes so good.
Look at his tail. Look at all, bro. It's like a coil. He's trying to conduct electricity here.
So what else have we got on the docket today?
Oh man,
we talked Super Bowl and we talked Kelsey. I guess we could talk about his lady. He didn't pop the question at the Super Bowl, but
or how about Kelsey's brother who showed up to Vegas looking like
a fucking luchador with the mask on?
No. Hold on a second.
He had the wrestling mask on and he had the fucking overalls on, dude.
Oh no, that I saw, but I think the best one was hold on.
Was it during the game or before the game?
I don't know if it was during or before or after. All I know is that he showed up to his Vegas hotel dressed as Alan from The Hangover.
Oh yeah. I saw that too. My wife tagged me
Like,
in that because I did that for Halloween one year, and she knows I love The Hangover. But yeah,
bro, I was
he's that dude. He has been killing it the last couple of weeks. He went to Kansas City for the game, and he was shirtless in the stands with the fans. Then he's out
like,
here at the Super Bowl, rocking suspenders and a luchador mask.
honestly, he's enjoying retirement. Let the
Yeah,
man be.
he deserves it. He's been balling out, killing the game. Now he gets to just enjoy life. They're going to make so much money on that podcast now. Like they have been having a killer podcast, but the fact that he's going to be retired and able to go out there and network some more,
So you're saying that we
they're
can
going to
get
blow
them
up.
for our
If we get the right sponsorships with the beer, it might connect us to him because he's a beer drinker. Obviously, we've seen him chugging and just downing beers. We just need to get that connect between the beers to the podcast somehow. I don't know.
Kelsey, if you want to drink some juicy monkey with us, you let us know.
Hit us up: Twitter, Instagram, MySpace.
Can someone hashtag juicy monkey for us? By the way, how's this pour? I think that was a good pour.
Better pour.
Honestly, I wish I had a little bit more head on it, but it
Yeah.
is what it is.
But you see how like you can't really see through the glass. Like normally you can see through the gas. Like you see, it looks deeper.
Oh,
That's
so
the hazy part of it.
so that's what they call it, hazy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
My buddy that I saw when I went to Texas, he got me into hazy IPAs.
Hashtag Kelsey juicy juice my monkey.
Juice my monkey.
Yes. Hashtag Prana.
That's a different strain.
Yeah, no,
That's after hours.
That's the after hour stream. But yes, hashtag juicy monkey, hashtag Kelsey, hashtag do you want some juicy monkey? Oh my god. But yeah. So yeah, Taylor, you know that she won her, it was a third or fourth Grammy for album of the year.
I think it was
believe
third.
Yeah, third. Yeah, the Grammys were something. It was it was funny mostly because of Kanye. Not Kanye, Jay-Z who pulled the Kanye.
Jay-Z pulling a Kanye.
Jay-Z pulled the Kanye. But is he wrong or is he right? So
he told no lies.
So this is what I'll give you kind of like the breakdown of what Jay-Z said. Jay-Z basically said is that some of these people that are on these awards shouldn't be on the awards. Some of you real artists will probably get robbed. Some of you have already gotten robbed. But basically saying that some people shouldn't even be on this list. But hey, guess what? They're on the list. And a nice way to say, he said the math ain't mathin' by his wife, which he didn't mention. He just mentioned that, a special someone, a lady, has the most Grammys ever won. I think it was like 30 something Grammys for different criterias, but has yet to win album of the year. How does that make sense?
The math ain't mathin'.
The math ain't mathin'. And obviously we're talking about Beyonce. Now, granted, honestly, I think it's been a while since I actually sat down and listened to a Beyonce album. It's not my cup of tea.
I think when you look at like now she has made this this country inspired album.
Yeah.
I think lately the last couple albums have been kind of like her focusing on things she wants to do, like specific genres, and not making those bangers or club hits or whatever that we normally enjoy, like the radio songs that will be popular. She's making more songs that are like what she's trying to, like her vibe currently in her life at that point. And that's not to say it's bad music. It's just like it's not going to hit with everybody. You have to be kind of like
and I think she's able to do that now because let's be real, they don't really need that money. It's more now that she can do whatever the hell she wants, and
exactly
everyone else can kick rocks.
That's how it goes in the music industry. The first couple albums, you're trying to get the biggest songs on the Billboard and plays and sales and all that. And then at the tail end of your career, you can make those pieces where it's like, okay, I want to make stuff that's more like how I'm feeling, what the vibe is, I want to try something new, test something out, do some country music, even though I'm a R&B artist. So I'm not hating on
Well, some
her.
people,
It's
some artists,
it's a pretty big album apparently, but
well, some artists can't even do that. You know, they can go their whole career and they still have to make things that are going to be relevant
look at
because
Post
they have
Malone.
both. Bro, let me tell you
Post
something about Post Malone.
Posty was in rock bands and this and that, and he only switched over because he needed to find his avenue to get into the industry, and he did it, and he made some amazing music. I love Posty, but now he's going back at it the bangers, and he's making his country and rock shit now. Like,
I'm
credit to
telling you,
him.
I always liked Post Malone, but damn, when he sang the not the national anthem, he sang
God bless America.
yeah. I think it was God Bless America. Bro, I was like, holy crap, this guy is super talented.
He's like T
Like I didn't
Pain.
exactly. Yes, actually, yeah. Like it was like I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was good, if that makes sense.
Right, because he's kind of hiding behind the auto tune a little bit, kind of not in his bag. He's in a lane that makes him popular, but his style is more that metal rock grungy type stuff. That's who he is, but he makes good hip hop music.
No, of course. No, shout out to Post Malone, man. He did a great job. Honestly, surprised the hell out of me. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Damn. Yours looks like a little like you seem
Like a little mushroom on top.
it reminds me your phone reminds me of wait, do you just stick your finger in there too? Look at
There's
you.
something in black in there. I had to dig it out. Don't clip that.
uh, but yeah, Post Malone did a great job. But yeah, no, Beyonce, like I said, her new album, which is now I think her I don't know if it's an album or one of her songs is like the number one rated country song right now, and a lot of people are hating on it.
Of course, they
But
gotta hate because she's not a country artist, but she's in their pocket now, taking away whatever records or views or streams or downloads from the actual like she's just taking some shine off of that country
of
genre, and
course.
so there's gonna be the haters on it. But
But
I
back to what I
mean,
was saying about her not needing it is it hasn't to do with like her career. It's mostly like let's be real, her and Jay-Z are probably one of the most wealthiest couple. Is if they're not, they're probably on the top there as one of the wealthiest couples right now in the US.
oh for sure.
They literally bought one of the most expensive homes in Malibu, you know. By the way, Jay-Z, if you're listening to the podcast, if you want to buy a house here in Naples, we are currently listing the most expensive house in America.
I saw that the other day.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's like 265 or no, 295 million dollars.
It's wild.
It's crazy. Right in our backyard. Um,
Your backyard.
but yeah, our oh yeah, I forgot you moved. You left me. Um, but yeah, so Jay-Z pulled a Kanye. It was pretty funny. But talking about Kanye, his shoes. Have you seen them?
I know he has a Yeezy
No, no,
foams. No,
no. Yeezys are no longer his because Adidas took over that.
are you talking
Remember
about
he?
the gold Trump shoes? Is he part of that? Yeah, and he
I don't know.
knows. We'll skip
No,
that. We don't gotta talk about
these
that.
are these are called the Yeezy Pods. Look it up quick.
Are these the ones that look like bootleg? What's the one? Like
It's a
Crocs?
sock.
Is it bootleg Crocs?
No, it's a sock. Look at it. Yeezy
Oh,
Pods. YZY Pods. Yes.
what?
Yeah.
You know what's insane is that people aren't gonna buy this shit.
Oh no. So okay. So this is the funny thing. So it went on pre-sale sometime towards like middle to end of last year for $200. All right. They made their sales, and they were officially released towards the end of December after Christmas for $200. Okay. You following
Okay,
the story so far?
I'm with you.
Then in the beginning of this month, in February, they got a price cut in the shoes. $20.
Are they in stock
Yeah.
at Payless now?
I don't know. I think they're just sticking to strictly online sales, but like from what I've seen, people like show them off. It doesn't come in a box like most of these shoes come in. It literally comes in Like, here's a bag, here's the shoes. There you go.
It sucks. I'm gonna say it sucks because obviously a huge fan of his growing up. Like when he was, the graduation, all those albums were fire. He's got some serious mental health issues he's got to get addressed because he's just out here being wild.
Kanye being Kanye.
I mean, yeah, being him, but like I don't know.
I'm like I agree. I was a big Kanye fan. I was a huge Kanye fan, probably up to which came last? Was it the Heartbreak, 808 Heartbreaks, or my Crazy Wild Fantasy or
That
Crazy
one that one was last, I believe.
Okay, that was the last time that I really listened 100% to Kanye. After that, I felt it kind of just fell off.
Yeah.
But some of his new shit that he's been dropping is it.
He's a talented dude. He knows how to make good music, but
Like
I can't fuck with his music when he's out here being wild in the streets, dude. Like saying
showing,
wild stuff.
but he's always been like even during that time. Look at during the Katrina incident when he said that George Bush, don't like black people.
Well, was he wrong?
I don't know. I don't think that's a topic I
I,
want to touch. I
I,
don't know. No.
yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know George Bush personally, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you
I'm
did.
no, I tried, but me and Jed Bush were dope. Like we're homies, Former Florida governor or mayor. I think it was
No,
governor.
he was our governor.
Um,
I don't get me started on Jeb Bush. Like I thought he was gonna.
what could
I
have been?
follow a lot of, no, bro. I follow a lot of the presidencies and like during the debates and stuff. And then when he was running for president, dude, I thought he was like the weakest one, bro. I felt like he had no backbone. Like he let Trump and every other candidate walk all over him.
Who had an imposter, Dakers?
Yeah, I want to know who the imposter is. Are we talking about Jebby? That's what it likes to be called.
Oh, Jebby. Okay.
Yeah, Jebby. Yeah.
No, what I'm getting at is that like me personally, I'm the kind of person if you say some crazy shit, I disassociate from you completely. Like I'm just not. I don't rock with you anymore. So
But who hasn't said crazy shit though? Who has not?
okay, let me be more specific. You can say any kind of crazy shit that you want to say. When you say some crazy shit against a group of people for no fucking reason, I don't.
Wes.
Wes.
No, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
don't like if he was replaced with an imposter.
bro, plastic surgery is so good right now. You could do that easily.
Like Dub T, White T, J, Jose, he could be Kanye right now if he wanted to.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You're basically halfway there already.
But yeah, I mean, it's easy. Easy's gonna be crazy and wild. I saw a video the other day of, and I don't think he was wrong, but not entirely wrong. But he was getting followed by paparazzi. You know how shitty paparazzi is, all up in his face, and he smacked her phone. And was like, "You can't talk to people like that." And he was right, obviously, except for smacking her phone out her hand. But it's like you can't be this unhinged, dude. Like you can if you want to. It's a free world, but you're Kanye West, and there's 75 people watching you right now in the street, all recording you yelling at this woman in her face, rightfully so, for saying some crazy shit. She said something about his wife, and he was like, "You can't talk about my wife like that. I'm not gonna let you just disrespect her like that. You don't know her, you don't know me." But he just does
But
crazy stuff.
but disrespect for real because like let's be honest. Have you seen the post that Kanye himself posts on his own Instagram and Facebook?
Not really. I mean, if somebody on Twitter shares it, I might see it, but I know his wife is out here.
He basically has his wife walking outside, literally butt ass naked.
And she looks just like Kim Kardashian too.
A little bit. I think that was kind of like the deception that the perception that everybody was putting out. She doesn't like
Body
not 100.
wise, body
I
wise for
think
sure. Face a little
Kim
bit.
I think Kim still has a fatter ass, but in my opinion, I think there's something weird going on there because like the girl doesn't look 100% there. I feel like
Neither
a
he
lot of
is
her
he, so it's a perfect. pairing right there. Like
But the thing is, like, I think over the years we've gotten so used to just Kanye being Kanye. So like, it is weird
it's a
because like,
saying. Like people say Kanye being Kanye. That's like you don't say that about anybody else. You don't say, oh, it's just Jay Z being Jay Z. It's just Lady Gaga being Lady Gaga. No, it's Kanye being Kanye is a fucking phrase. Like
exactly. But what I'm saying is like his girl though. Like if you really look at the pictures, it looks like bro. Like, every time I look at a picture that's on like Kanye's profile, it looks like bro. This girl, I feel like something in her life is fully scripted and she's just going for whatever they tell her that she needs to do. Like, I know he's married, but I feel it's more like kind of like a Scientology thing. Like, like, oh, you got to be with this person, you got to do what he says, or you got to do like, it's
yeah,
something weird. Like, something's not right. Something's not clicking. The math ain't mathing.
the math ain't fucking mathing. DCM right here, yeah, super controversial and on edge. Uh, need more bread. That's an inside joke you won't get. You need to hang out with us.
I'm
Play some
I
Overwatch.
do like
Play some Apex. Not
I do
Apex.
like I do like bread, I guess.
Some people don't. Some people hate bread.
But no, yeah, Kanye is and will always be on his own level, not on another level, on his own level, and I just don't think anybody will ever be able to match it. But his like back to his new shit that's coming out and he's dropping, it's pretty badass. I don't know if you heard his this new song he did. I gotta think of the song what it's called, but he basically took a rip off the
The Aussie is
uh
that the Aussie one?
no. The hook is from the Backstreet Boys.
That's the other thing too. I don't know about that song, but Ozzy put out that Kanye reached out
Yes,
about him sampling something. Ozzy said no. He still put it out. They took the album off of Spotify or whatever. It's like, dude, just fucking respect people, bro. Like, just basic respect. Say crazy shit all you want to. Just don't disrespect people if they don't need to be. Like, I'm all for if you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. You get what you deserve. But if you ask somebody, hey, can I sample your music, and they say no, fucking no. Do something else. You're a musical genius. You've done shit in the past that's been amazing. Fucking scrap that song or something. Like, I don't know.
but if he keeps saying crazy stuff, you're not gonna listen to him anymore.
If he stops saying crazy stuff, yeah, that's right. He has to
No,
be.
no.
He has to keep being crazy, but there's a level. He's there's a level of crazy where I'm like, okay, this is funny, this is cool, this is easy, and then there's up here where it's like this guy's needs. It's got to be some intervention. Like somebody needs to be like, hey, dude, chill out. I don't know his life.
Well,
I just
before we continue on with the segment, just know that this podcast is unofficially sponsored by Juicy Monkey from Victory. It's refreshing, and they say that the this drink will have you on monkey time in no time.
that sounds like a boner medicine ad. Like is it Blue Chew or some shit? Like,
I think it was Super that was saying the monkey. It reminded me of what was it? Dexter's Laboratory. Monkey.
monkey. Right? Like if
It
I
is a
saw
good.
that, I'd be like, oh, I can do anything. Like, I don't need Red Bull. I don't need fucking Viagra. Let's
It,
go.
it is. It is a good slogan. It'll have you on monkey time in no time, and then they got the Illuminati eye right there. Like, hey, we're watching you,
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah. So hashtag Kelsey, hashtag monkey juice or juice monkey, whatever floats your boat. What was the other one? Hashtag Kelsey juice my monkey or monkey
Yeah.
my.
Juice my monkey. Gotta love it.
Uh, so what else is going on with you, buddy? Talk to me.
I mean, in wrestling news,
Oh
it
God,
just gets crazier. No, it doesn't. I mean,
it gets
it does
worse. It gets
crazier.
worse.
It gets worse. Um, Now Brock Lesnar is part of the scandalous mentions going on in the lawsuit.
Correct.
Um, he has been scrapped from all WWE appearances. He was supposed to be, I think, in a match for WrestleMania next month, but they canceled
He's out
that.
of.
He's supposed to be in the Royal Rumble last month, and he was out of that. And the new
I think it.
games coming out, they pulled him from the game. He was supposed to be in it as a player, and they're doing this year is like their special mode is like we're living all of the past big WrestleMania moments, and so he was going to be featured in that, obviously, because he beat Undertaker's streak of who like he had like 36 straight wins at WrestleManias. So it's big if you're taking somebody who was in a game already and taking him completely out off of the cover, out the game, can't play as him. It's serious. Like this, it's what almost 3 months or almost 2 full months into the year, and wrestling news has been insane. There's a lot of other little stuff, but just this Vince lawsuit with whoever else is in the lawsuit, like Brock and some of the other higher ups, it's nuts. And they're WWE right now is in Australia, which is pretty big deal. But it's like it's over. It's like has a cast a shadow over the companies. Like you can't really, or personally, I can't really enjoy it fully, knowing that like there's a lot of shit going on in the background affecting different plans that they had or what could have been for the shows. So it's insane. It's an insane time. Like I would have never guessed that this year wrestling 2 months in would be nuts.
After it got sold.
Yeah, after it got sold, after they got the huge Netflix deal, everything's looking good, and then it's just all falling apart. Not falling apart, but it's not looking good.
It's not gonna fall apart. I
No,
think they're
they'll figure it out. It's a business, but another cool thing that came up. So with TKO buying WWE and them merging into one company, UFC and WWE. On this past Monday, they had one of the fighters at the show, Monday Night Raw, and they gave him a live mic, and he called out fucking Conor McGregor, like we were saying, Conor and WWE. So now people are talking about, oh, maybe they might do like a UFC kind of fight or something with, or some kind of like grudge or something at WrestleMania with Conor and this one dude Chandler. So we're getting closer to seeing that.
And for those, and I'm pretty sure DC and Super, they know something that was going on with it, Brock Lesnar. But for those who don't know, the allegations right now is that he's accused for assault. I think it's like assault and sexual harassment. Let me see if I think I wrote down. No, I didn't write down her name, but this girl who basically outed Vince. I still can't pronounce his last name.
McMahon.
McMahon. Oh yeah. So there's one of the girls out there. She basically outed Vince McMahon, and I believe I forgot his name, but it's he's the one that's handles like the talent, finding the talent.
John Laurinaitis.
Sure.
Yes.
The girl. I never heard her name. The girl's name is Terry Runnels. Do you know Clicks?
No, that's somebody different. That's not the.
I haven't followed the WWE in a while, so like some of these names, like I know Brock Lesnar because he's Brock Lesnar. I know Vince McMahon because obviously, but this girl Terry Runnels, she's the one that came out, basically saying that what kind of kicked it off was Brock Lesnar basically whipping out his eggplant, showing it to her, and that's kind of what the start of it was. Now, what's happening with a lot of the issues is that Vince McMahon used a lot of these women to attract and retain a lot of these wrestlers. One being Brock Lesnar, who he accepted sexual activities from these women that Vince McMahon would propose to him as a thank you, or hey, continue, we're happy you're still with us, or etc. So yeah, honestly, a lot of this stuff is is pretty shocking. I didn't expect that to happen, but yeah, it kind of sucks, especially like Brock Lesnar is not a young guy. He's how he has to be in his 50s by now.
He might be getting there in his like low 50s. I thought maybe he was 47 or 48. I'll check it real quick.
He's been in the spotlight.
But he's been around. He was in the UFC. The allegations kind of cover like him coming back from the UFC to WWE, and that's kind of how Vince unfortunately tried to persuade him to get back, which he did end up coming back after that. He's 46. Yeah, I was close.
Well, but there you go. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like it sucks. Like if all this ends up being true, then he should do. He is a douchebag. it just sucks that all this is just now coming out, especially towards the end of your retirement or whatever. Now, since you watch wrestling a lot, I every time I see it, I think it's hilarious. What's the famous chick that was in UFC and then
Ronda
now
Rousey.
the yeah. So how I think of it hilarious. The fact that she got her ass beat horribly in UFC, that now she had to come go to WWE. That's the way I
Uh,
see it.
that's the way a lot of people saw it at first because they didn't realize that she has always been a giant wrestling fan because she kind of was. She didn't really mention it a lot, but after the fact, there was a lot of posts about her going to like small shows at like local events, like small wrestling events that happen like in certain towns. So she would go to that kind of stuff, and she would support her friends that were wrestlers. Um, but it's very obvious too that she just didn't have it in the UFC anymore, and so she had to find a new career to go into. And wrestling was something that was interesting to her, and people always wanted her to go in there because she was such a badass. She can kick my ass probably. I shouldn't say badass
Oh,
like yeah, but she couldn't kick anybody else's ass who was made to fight her at the end of her career. Um,
you know what I
but
think it is about her career? Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off. Go
no,
ahead.
no, 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 you're good. You're good.
You know what I think the issue was with Ronda Rousey when she started UFC, and like I said, this is just my personal opinion, so please don't hold me against it. If anybody has any other opinions, I would love to hear it. But my opinion is that when UFC was getting as big as it was getting, we had, obviously women fighters, but there wasn't a lot of women fighters out there. And Ronda Rousey was the most popular one because she was just kicking ass left and right. And as the popularity grew with the women fighters, then the real women fighters would come out of the woodwork.
Right. She's a judo champion. Her fucking armbar, her ground game, amazing. But she couldn't box. She couldn't stand up and fight. It was obvious from her trying to throw punches. Terrible. Even when she threw punches in the fucking WWE, they looked terrible. But once she got in the octagon, people who could actually punch her and stand up with her, and she wanted to do that. That's when she got her shit rocked, and that's when she was out. But like you're saying, it was because at the time that she came in, it wasn't as big of a thing, or it wasn't as mainstream. Once it did get mainstream, because of her, give her credit, it was mainstream because of her. Then they
Of
came
course.
in and they took her fucking crown because she wasn't well rounded from the beginning, and she couldn't improve over that time frame to be able to keep staying at the top. All she had to do was just get some good boxing, but she couldn't figure that fucking out. But she did decent in WWE. Her main thing was just being like her name was her thing. Like she wasn't an amazing wrestler. Like she didn't train for it until she went to switch over. So she's not had a couple years doing that
She's
kind of
still doing
stuff.
it though, right?
No, she's been out of it for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years because she had a baby a little bit back, and she hadn't came back to it.
Mm. And that's why now we have Logan Paul.
Who conversely is an amazing, I don't want to say an amazing wrestler, amazing performer. What so behind the scenes, obviously, it's not all
No,
straightforward
it's
real.
real. No,
It's
yes,
real to
no,
me. It's real to me, damn it.
it's all
But
real. Trust me, it's real.
but what he gets to do, obviously, he doesn't wrestle every week and all that. He gets to practice a lot of what he's going to be doing, and he does really well when it comes to coming out and doing stuff. Like he is doing shit that some guys can't do that have been wrestling for forever. He's
He's
very
pretty
he's very agile. He's very athletic. He's strong. Like he can get people up. Like he's been. Do I like the dude? Man, on the fence. Kind of. Has done some crazy shit. But when it's time for him to wrestle, he's fucking awesome. Like he obviously he's a talker. He can talk. He can walk the talk the walk. So him in WWE at first I was like, oh, this fucking dude. But he's been killing it.
I like Logan Paul. I like Logan Paul ever since he started. I think it was on Vine or YouTube when he would go in like in public places and out of nowhere he'll do that split.
I never saw that now.
That's how he
That
became
was his
popular.
thing.
Yeah, that was his thing. He'll just go to like the first time I saw him, I think he was like at a like on either a train or a bus or on a bus, and out of nowhere he'll just be like "Pop," and just do like a split, like my balls hurt and everything. He did it, and that was it. That was his niche in the beginning, and then obviously he grew from there, and now he is who he is. And his brother Jake obviously started doing his own thing, but obviously I think Logan Paul is probably the most popular one. Jake is getting his popularity right now through his boxing career.
Yeah.
But honestly, the Logan brothers are, I mean, the Paul brothers are, yeah, they're
They
killing
found their
it.
niche. They were both boxing for a while. Logan got into wrestling. I think he's gonna stick with wrestling for a while, because he's got a good role. Like he just comes and he wrestles a couple times a year, nothing crazy, and he does his promotions online and he does his videos. It's
And
a
he's
perfect
making
spot.
killer money, and he's making his killer money on Prime. Is it
Yeah,
Prime?
yeah.
Yeah,
Prime was the most sold sports drink in Walmart last year or last month. I think it was. Like it outsold Gatorade. Prime outsold Gatorade in WalMarts. That's nuts.
Suicide Forest trauma. What's that?
You didn't know about that about Logan Paul?
I don't, and I want to hear about it, but as I'm sorry to say, is that I'm breaking the seal. So, Whitey, while I'm handling business, can you talk about our unofficial sponsor?
Unofficial sponsors. We have the Double Thunder Funk. This beer is fucking delicious, by the way. I need to fix this camera. Like, do I have to do the whole like beauty makeup shit where I hold my hand behind it? You do this. There you go. It's a badass can. But yeah, it's really good. It's got like a little bit of an orange tint to it. Um, I don't know. Cheers. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys have questions or anything, like if you're just hanging out, that's cool. But if you want to interject your thoughts, like Dakers is doing here, feel free to. This is a interactive podcast for us. But I know about that. The color of his looks. What color? The color of what? The color of what, Super? What are you talking about? What the fuck is going on there? Oh god. Of his beer? I'll have to show it up again. I think it's just his camera and his lighting and him being a prisoner of war and stuck where he's at. It wasn't racism, I promise. Unhinged, Super. You can't be unhinged. He's got some work to do as far as getting his hardware right. But we'll get him there. We just want to make sure that he's getting the flow of it, and this is something we want to stick with. And he's back. I think maybe I heard a crash, but he was doing the first couple episodes from his living room, but the little ones were out there, out and about. But okay, welcome back. So I can tell you about this this Logan Paul controversy that I know of, but I can't summarize it that well. So I'll give you a brief summary of it. But I believe he made. What happened?
Oh no, I think talking about my cave that I'm in right now.
Oh yeah, we know that you're in a bunker and just surviving out there. And honestly, oh, can you do us a favor? Can you put your beer up to the camera? We want to see it again. Super was saying that it was really light compared to mine, maybe.
Where do you see this? Or I guess on your own little private talk that I don't see.
No, it's in the chat.
The color looks really. Oh yeah.
Gotta read the chat, dude. Yeah, I think it's just because your light super bright.
Yeah, yours is darker. Well, it's monkey juice, so obviously it's gonna be lighter.
We're trying to avoid any kind of like. We'll just skip over it. Anyway, Logan Paul.
Okay, yeah.
Logan Paul, suicide forest drama. So he went, I believe, to Japan, and he went to a forest that is very popular. I don't want to say popular, but very well known for being a location that folks go to, trigger warning, to hang themselves.
Wow.
And he filmed a video there. Did it just click?
Oh.
This is a couple years ago, even.
Is this the thing that caused The Rock to befriend
Yes.
him? Yes. I know what you're talking about now. Yes.
So he did that. Big controversy. I think he even filmed somebody who was maybe still there, So on Hinge, baby, let's get the people going. It's provocative. But yeah, it's obviously a low moment for him in his life, and he's made his amends. I think the best that he could. He didn't. He owned it. He's grown from it, I believe. Um, but definitely a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah, no,
They
definitely.
found the
Honestly,
body and filmed it. Okay, I wasn't sure if they had found the body and filmed it. I knew they filmed it in there
where do you see that
and
on
crack
my?
jokes.
Oh, you're quicker because a lot of these things are coming in late for me, so that's why I'm like, what do you see these conversations?
You need some better internet, bro.
I'm on like 3G right now. What are you on right now?
I'm on 7G. Okay,
Wow.
private jet. Um, so yeah, I mean, that was a couple years ago, and he's kind of, I think, made his apologies, and I think he's, from what I've seen so far in his time at WWE, he's been a lot less controversial in that manner. Like, obviously, he still has his hot takes and shit like that, but he's not as he's not doing crazy shit like that.
No, I think the crazy one in that right now is Jake. I always feel Jake is like 2 seconds away from just like bursting something in his head. He always
He's
he seems a little cuckoo.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both cuckoo. You got to be cuckoo to be doing what they're doing.
Oh, they moved to Puerto Rico. They're living the life out there. I like their podcast.
11G. And that's the other thing too, that he's, because of his partnership or his deal with WWE, he's been getting a lot of interviews with wrestlers. So he interviewed Triple H, he interviewed John Cena, Randy Orton, a bunch of different people. He
He
hasn't had The
interviewed the
Rock.
Island Boys.
Like I said, famous people that actually people care about. I just saw a video the other day, one of them getting punched in the face, and I just laughed. Like, how are they still even existing? It's so dumb.
I don't understand how they.
And anybody can get famous these days, dude. It's all it is. It just takes one. It takes one talk to get famous or to get some kind of notoriety, and you just got to roll with it hard.
They're twins, right?
I don't know. I don't know that much about them. I know they're
All I
brothers. I don't know
know,
they're twins.
all I know is that they did things to each other they shouldn't do, and they posted to the world.
I don't need to know that.
There's no.
I now know too much. There's some things you don't have to share. Like if you know
I'm
stuff,
just
you don't got
saying,
to tell me
I
that
don't
you know
want to
stuff.
know it, but it was on the Twitter sphere, and yeah, they one did something to another that shouldn't be done to your family member.
Yeah, no thanks. No
I'm
thanks.
I'm gonna send you the link right now.
No, I'm good.
No. I got you.
Okay, cool. Delete his number and block. Um, so you want to talk about Xbox going away from exclusive games? I'll let you take that one.
Oh, yes. So, for those who don't know, which, as honestly for people who,
They know. People who are watching right now, they know. This is for the people who are watching after the fact.
no, I'm thinking more of like I have such a love and hate relationship with Xbox in general, with the brand Xbox.
Oh, I can rip them pretty hard if you want me to, real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, so imagine me. It's 2008,
6, 7.
2008, 2009 maybe, and I'm playing
No, go back a year.
for what?
Halo 3.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not even talking about that.
All right, go ahead.
I'm talking about my heartbreak with Xbox. I don't want to talk about the good
Oh, your
times.
heartbreak. Oh, I
Yeah.
think you meant when you fell in love. Go
Oh,
ahead.
the good. Okay, so we'll go that way too. So I get my Xbox 2006, and I get the first game I get is Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Love that game, and then shortly thereafter I get Halo 3.
Game changer.
I think to date it's still the game that I had the most hours in, except for maybe Mario Kart. But as far as shooters go, I think I had the most hours in Halo 3 or now other Halo games. I fucking love Halo
And
3.
trying to get trophies.
Trophies, I was trying to level up. They had the ranking system. I was trying to be a general so bad I could never make it to be a general. Commander for life. Was it Commander or Colonel? I think it was Colonel. Um, but yes, loved my Xbox. It was my first console in that gen. I think I
No,
had
it wasn't.
PS2 before that.
No,
That I
no,
had.
you had the original Xbox. I remember that.
No,
You
I'm talking about like after that. Like I didn't go PS3. I went Xbox 360.
No, because that part is true. Because if you
Right.
remember when the PS3 came out, I bought the PS3,
I do. I was at your house.
Yeah, and it was fun. Like I'm not saying anything negative about it. It was fun. It was entertaining. But the thing is, we went to that like party, and George, I'll never forget it. George was there. Um, Messias,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he was playing Halo 3, and we were like, "Oh shit, that's like we've heard about the game," and we played it. You remember? Oh,
I
look,
forgot,
I see it in your eyes. I see it in your
bro.
eyes,
Just flash in my head. Yeah,
bro. I'll never forget it. Like we saw it, and we sat down, and we started playing it, and we were like, "Holy shit, this game is freaking awesome!" I'm not gonna exaggerate. Within the week, I sold my PS3, and I got an Xbox 360, and I got Halo 3. Bro, Halo 3 is the reason that I got an Xbox. That
Hey,
game to this day was probably one of my favorite games. I know like Call of Duty 3 came out around that time. No. Call of Duty Modern Warfare came around that same time.
yeah.
But Halo 3 was on a whole different level. It was just so much fun. You remember we did we had either I think it was you or Jordan did the dodgeball arena.
I made it. That was me. I made that in the forge.
Bro,
We
yes,
had
I
so much fun
remember,
in that.
bro. They Halo 3 was on. It was way before its time.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh yeah.
that game was awesome from start to finish. The storyline, fantastic. Online, fantastic. You can like basically do your own rooms, share to the like, bro. It was just there was just so much to do in that game. Like you can never if you got bored on Halo 3,
Doing it
then
wrong.
you're just not you were not a gamer.
Now
You
imagine
were
this.
not.
Imagine loving Halo 3 and by proxy the Xbox 360 so much that you just have invested so much into your Xbox 360, got so many other games that you love, and then one day you go to GameStop and you get a Turtle Beach headset that connects directly to the Xbox so you can play games whenever the fuck you want to, with nobody complaining about your game being too loud. And then you also buy Red Dead Redemption, which is an amazing game, and if you've never played it, you should.
Which one?
The first one.
I love the first one.
The,
First one's great.
the second one's good, and the DLC for the first one on Dead Redemption is an
Oh yeah,
amazing DLC.
it is.
So imagine going out, buying the game, buying the headset, and you're playing the game and you're getting into it. You love your Xbox, and then your Xbox does what so many Xboxes have done.
The red rings.
And this wasn't the first time it happened to me, but the other
I
times I was
don't
able to
want.
save it. This time I wasn't able to save it. And I'm telling you, when you get into a game and you're like maybe like 2 or 3 hours in, you're like, oh man, this is really awesome. And then you're just like, I'm sitting here. And I'm talking about like when you're in your teens. Excuse me. You're in your teens, you don't have anything better to do, so you're just gaming. I'm gaming and I'm loving this new cowboy game. And this fucking Xbox dies on me with this new headset that I just paid for with like one of my first paychecks in my new job, my first job, really. And I was so upset. Next day, I listed the Xbox, the headset, all the games I had for it on eBay, went to Best Buy, bought a PlayStation 3, even though I didn't even want one, and bought the fucking Red Dead Redemption and bought a Mass Effect, which was a good decision too. Um,
Mass Effect was a good.
I was so heartbroken that I was playing this fucking awesome game and had to just lose all of my fucking save, start fresh over on a new console, spend more money I didn't want to spend. But I was at that point, I think that was like maybe my third or fourth red ring, and I was like, oh, I can fix it again. I fixed it 2 or 3 times. Couldn't fix it. I was done. I was so yes, Xbox
Honestly,
games.
I'm telling you, like thinking about those moments, it brings me back to like a nice peaceful time in my life. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I know you're talking about Red Dead Redemption, but man, like that Halo, like
Dude,
that
I
whole
remember
lapse of Halo 3 was just so peaceful. Like, I remember just turning on the game, playing it, and just having so much fucking fun.
I remember playing that game and my girl was calling me and I was just like doing one of these where I'm like, yeah, uh-huh, okay, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I didn't care about bitches. I was like, let me play some Halo 3.
Bro, you call me Master Chief from now on.
That's how good that game was. It was like, forget anything else. I just want to play this freaking game. And I played that game. Like, that was the first game that was like, oh, this game's keeping me up till 3, 4 in the morning.
I'm sorry, DC.
Oh,
Halo 3 hype. Honestly, it was real. It was real. Honestly, 360 is the only console that I bought from Xbox. I didn't
yeah.
buy them once. I don't even know what they're called, but I didn't buy any of them.
After that happened,
And
I didn't buy any Xboxes. I had an Xbox in Texas for a bit because I think Piero gave it to me. He didn't want it anymore. But other than that, I've never spent money on an Xbox since then.
and the thing is, like, the beauty of PS3, and I think it took them a minute to get their foot on the ground. And obviously, for consumer money reasons, I know why they went the way. I know why they went the route that they went. But the best thing about PS3 was the free online playing.
Yep.
That was literally the best thing about PS3. The games were good.
Yeah, they were solid.
Nothing negative to say about the games. They were, and I think that's the one thing you can say about PlayStation games, that there's never usually nothing negative you can say about their games. But as far as like the hype, yes, Xbox had the better hype because of Halo 3. Because Red Dead Redemption, you could play it on the PlayStation as well. But Halo 3 was just a whole different game. And honestly, after Halo 3, it went downhill because after that they had the Halo, was it RT?
Man, CE Vault though, that was the first
No,
one.
no, 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 no.
Reach, they had Reach. They had
It
Halo
wasn't.
Wars.
No, no, no. It
Oh,
was
oh,
obviously.
ODST.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was the
ass,
downfall.
ass.
That was the downfall for
Then
Halo.
after that was ass, they released Wars, which wasn't a Halo game. It was like a real time simulator war game. And then what was after that? Ass.
I honestly, Halo 3 was probably their peak. I think DC said that too. Like
Hey guys, it's
2006.
me again.
No, but yeah, honestly, but yeah, PS3, their biggest thing was the free online gaming,
Yeah,
and that was probably
back then they didn't have
no
a
Xbox did.
no
Xbox.
no 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 no. I'm saying PlayStation didn't have a game like Halo that was like you have to have a PlayStation for this game. It wasn't until PS4 that they got their exclusive with God of War, Spider Man's, all that. PS3 didn't have those
Well,
games.
PS3
Maybe
had no.
what did
PS3
it
had
have?
God
Max
of War
Payne.
3. No, that no. Well, was it? No, no, no. Max Payne was in PS1 and PS2. But no, PS3 did have God of War. God of War 3, one of their biggest games, and it's still one of their. Obviously, the new God of War and God of War Ragnarok is great, but God of War 3 was their biggest game.
On PS3?
Yeah, yeah, that was PS3,
That was PS4. My bad.
or maybe. Oh, man, it's gonna bug me.
They did have a God of War game, and I think God of War 2 was good as well, but I didn't
Well,
play
all
it.
the God of Wars were great. Honestly, I don't think there really is a bad God of War.
I don't know why you're yelling at me right now. No, you're right. It did
Well,
come out on PlayStation 3.
yeah, and then I don't know if it was big then. I always liked the game, but the Prince of Persia games were good, and I think that was also on the PS
Yeah,
on the
it
PlayStation.
was PlayStation. I'm gonna let
But
you
no,
cover the Xbox. I'll be back in a second. The seal has been broken.
by the way, before we talk about Xbox, our unofficial sponsor, I know he mentioned before, but on my end, our unofficial sponsor is the Juicy Monkey by Victory. It's juicy and it's monkey, and once again, it will have you on monkey time in no time. All right, so let's see. Well, what have I missed? If I got an Xbox, I probably wouldn't have been semi-pro and called DC. Are you really that good? Honestly, I always tell people I'm good at Call of Duty, but I suck at Call of Duty. I don't even know why I even try to try to talk shit. I'm horrible when it comes to Call of Duty. Um, but yeah, I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I played. I know I played the new Modern Warfare. I haven't played the last Modern Warfare 3. I heard so many mixed reviews on it. I heard like it sucks. Have any of you played the game? Can kind of give me any insight on it? And remember, I don't YT or Dub T, whatever you all call him. He his things are faster. I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Can't keep up now. DC was pretty damn good. Really? I don't know why I heard that the new Modern Warfare was fucking ass. But Have you played it? Well, you never liked you never liked Call of Duty. I
I'm
forgot.
so bad at that game, dude. I almost downloaded it the other night, and I think Super talked me out of it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I've heard like I like the first when they redid the Modern Warfare, not the remake of the actual, but they did like their own Modern Warfare over again. I like the first one. I still have it. I play it every once in a blue moon. But like two, I never got it, and I was gonna get Modern Warfare 3, but then I heard it was ass.
I think their campaigns, like of the games, are not that great from what I've been hearing the last couple of years. Like DC saying there, excuse me. But Warzone's crazy popular. It's not for me, but
Yeah,
it's popular.
it is very
Multiplayer
popular.
is a decent game. It's like it's for me. It's like COD is like Madden to me. It's going to be the same thing as it was last year. Just they changed a little bit here and there.
I miss playing Madden. I used to love playing Madden.
Yeah,
I haven't
we used
played
to have
Madden.
some crazy trash talking. The games weren't crazy because somebody always got their ass whooped, but the trash talk was top notch.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
We talking
you
shit
can't you
all
can't
day
play
in
Madden.
school, and then you get to somebody's house to play Madden, and somebody gets their ass whooped. It was hilarious.
You cannot play Madden and not talk shit.
Yeah.
Even if you suck, you still got to talk
Oh
shit.
yeah, you still got to talk your trash. And then after you lose, like,
So,
oh, my controller's broken.
before we continue talking about all these shitty games that Xbox has done, um, so let's kind of go over the exclusive games that are going to be released.
Yeah,
So right now, it's the first two games that are going to be released that are Xbox exclusives. For those who don't know, according to you, everybody on the call on the chat already knows.
they should be aware.
But so the first two games are Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment. I never even heard of those games.
I've heard of Hi-Fi Rush, but I have no idea what it actually is. I have never heard of the other game.
Okay, so those are the first two exclusives that are going to be released. After that, Sea of Thieves, which I had heard of Sea of Thieves,
That's a
and
good one.
Grounded. I haven't heard Grounded.
Grounded's a good one too. It's not my style, but Super has played it. I don't know if Dakers has played it. I think maybe he has. But it's a fun game. It's kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but a game.
Hmm.
Sea of Thieves, I love that game. That's a super fun
I
game.
haven't. I've seen the game. I've seen the
Yeah,
gameplay. I just haven't played it. Well, obviously, I don't play.
right.
I'm not gay, so I don't play Xbox. But Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, Sea of Thieves, and Grounded are going to be the ones that are going to be released first. Now, afterwards, the games that are in more than likely are going to be released into the PlayStation and Nintendo are going to be Gears of War, Microsoft Microsoft Flight Simulator, and Doom. You want to say something?
No, you're good.
Sea of Thieves. When everyone was playing it, I played Grounded a bit. All right. Yeah, I don't know any of these games for obvious reasons. But yeah, honestly, it was crazy. When I saw the list that Gears of War was possibly going to be switched over, was going to be
That's a
passed
big one.
around. That is a huge one.
Yeah, between Halo and Gears, that's their two top games.
I agree. Microsoft Flight Sim, I don't give a fuck about that, to be honest. Doom, honestly, I didn't know Doom was an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, I didn't know either. It makes sense, but I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Doom on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's wild. That's a big
That's
get.
what honestly, like I said, I was looking it up. I was looking up online what are the Xbox exclusive, and it showed up as Doom. And the thing, I could have sworn that I seen Doom on a PlayStation platform before, unless the rights got bought out, kind of like Call of Duty rights got bought out
Right. It
to.
could have been one of those things because I mean, obviously, back in the day, it was on Super Nintendo and Sega and all that. So, like at some point, Xbox must or Microsoft must have purchased the rights to it.
Like I said, like keep in mind that everything that we say, it could have changed or something could be misinformed. I'm just going off of stuff that I started looking up. The minute that I saw this issue with Xbox, which honestly is a big issue, because the big console wars, and it's not, and I don't consider Nintendo part of the console wars because Nintendo it's on its own genre, like its own thing. It'll always be relevant. It'll always be popular because of the fact that they more attach themselves to the family friendly games like
Right.
all the Mario series, That's basically it. All the Mario series, But like the main gaming is you have your Microsoft and your Sony. But the fact that Microsoft is going away and slowly allowing their exclusives to be streamed and played on other platforms, what does that tell us about the future of their systems, of the hardware?
Well, I think part of it is that. Part of it is that the Xbox sales, the consoles have not been great.
Mhm.
Um, the one thing that's weird is that they also have the PC sales because obviously Microsoft PC, they make their money that way, and they have Game Pass. It's a pretty popular option. But I think why they're going this route is that they see the popularity of PlayStation having added their exclusives to PC at a certain point and how well they sell on PC at least. And they
But
see,
Microsoft does the same thing.
right, but that's because Microsoft Xbox is all one thing. So when you
Yeah.
release a game on Xbox, you release it on PC because it's all your content, right?
Hmm.
PlayStation doesn't have that option because they just have their console. They don't have, like, if Sony owned Mac, it might make sense because you can, Sony and Mac. But what Sony's been doing is after a year and a half or so, they release their Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, and the sales at full price are insane because they're amazing games. And so I think Xbox is saying, okay, we can get a chip of that money too if we release our games later after they come out.
So what DC said, do you think that they're trying to monopolize due to the fact that they got Blizzard? In my opinion, I think as far as the console wars, if I was Microsoft, I would give it to Sony. Let Sony have it. Because and the reason why is because if you see the numbers that the Xbox and the PlayStation between at what since Xbox 360, Sony has outperformed Xbox
Oh yeah,
every year, every year. But if Microsoft, the company Microsoft, can attain all of these big names like Blizzard, what is
Activision,
Rockstar,
Rockstar.
Activision.
You're not getting Rockstar. Rockstar is doing their own shit forever.
I'm
I know,
just
I know,
throwing
you're
it out.
just spitballing, but there's no acquiring Rocks. They're doing their own shit just fine.
I'm just
I
well,
know,
if you really
I
think
know.
about it, if you really think about Activision is doing their own thing just fine. Their Call of Duty franchises.
No, but they've been with Blizzard now, so
Oh
they
yeah, yeah,
Blizzard bought Activision, so now
yeah.
Microsoft technically owns both.
But what I'm saying is that if if Microsoft switches their business model and gets rid of the consoles and just focuses on buying these big names, then in theory they in fact actually won because they own all of it. They already own like their PC stuff is all their PC games is already going through Microsoft.
Right.
So what have they really lost? They're
I, I
basically
I don't think you can get at a console game entirely because there's just folks who like you don't have any interest in buying a. I don't want to say any interest, but you haven't bought a PC in all these years of you still enjoying playing games. You don't play games as much as I do probably, but you enjoy playing games when you can.
I'm almost done with Spider-Man 2, by the way. I already finished Miles Morales, so I'm almost done. I'm like halfway through Spider-Man
Okay,
2.
I
So
gotta wait for two to be available on PC or to when I can maybe get it illegally again. But um,
wow, wow. So our unofficial sponsors, please do not hear that he gets games illegally. But what I'm
but
saying, but what I'm saying is, look, if they are able to acquire all of these big companies that make the most popular games, get rid of the consoles. They sell the
but
console, but where does the most of their money come from? The most of their money comes are gonna come from the games that are bought. So
right,
if
but
they
if you're buying the game, my sorry, but my part is that you have to think about the folks who have no interest in having a computer. They want the easier console. A console is an easier thing to turn on. Like if
correct,
you're looking at like kids, if I gave my daughter, who I love and she's smart, if I told her, "Hey, turn this computer on and try and find uh Fall Guys on the computer," it might take her a little while. If I tell her to go turn a PlayStation on that we have in the living room, she can find Fall Guys pretty easily by just moving the controller around.
of course. But that's
So
what I'm
that's what I'm
saying is
saying. Maybe not
they
not
make
spend as much money trying to make consoles a thing. Like try and find the balance to it.
like I said,
But you're still gonna make money on the games.
I don't know to be fair, I don't know the actual numbers of how much they actually make between consoles and the games. I'm going to assume they make more money on the games because while they sell one console, from that one console, they can buy five, six games that could be possibly exclusive just for that model. Now,
Right.
can you imagine getting rid of that one hardware? Because with the hardware, you also got to think about the manufacturing, all of the numbers to build the console and then sell it.
Right.
But if they just buy off the company, I see in my mind I see more profit coming from the actual games than the actual product itself.
For sure. For sure. But you if
But
in the current model where they have the exclusives, they have to make a console still. If there's no
correct.
exclusives,
But
then they
that's what I'm
can
saying.
get away from doing a console.
But that's what I'm saying. Microsoft is already slowly giving their exclusive out to Nintendo and PlayStation,
Right.
and obviously it's already on going to be on for PC. So if they just focus solely on, hey, I'm going to get all the best games that are out there, and I'm going to own it, and you're going to have to pay me to sell that game into your console. I see that more as a profit because that's less money and
Right.
less
Right.
overhead coming from your pocket.
But they have to make smart purchases. Like they bought Blizzard Activision to get Overwatch to get Call of Duty. Good choices. Will they spend the money to buy Rockstar to get Grand Theft Autos, to get Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption? You have to at that point make the right purchases to get the right games.
I see them actually. I don't see why they wouldn't buy Rockstar. I know Rockstar doing great their own thing, but hey, money talks.
Oh, for sure. And Microsoft has money to blow, like it's fucking Bill
Of
Gates.
course, of course. Yeah, he's at the same
I
point.
just had a thought that I feel like um they could probably go like the Nintendo route, make a handheld console. I know you don't know much about gaming. Do you know about the Steam Deck? It's basically like a mobile PC where you can play a lot of
Yes,
games.
I've seen that.
So
I've
they
seen
could
that.
go that route and make a handheld that you can play a lot of the games that they sell versus
So
making a
many,
console.
so many consoles have tried that. Like, look at PlayStation. Even though PlayStation just came
Look at
out
the
with what,
Switch.
again, but the Switch, it's a handheld, but it's also it's two in one.
Right, it's 2-in-1. That's what I'm saying. You make a 2-in-1 like that, like the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck for Steam has been super popular,
Yeah,
has done well.
but
You're basically
if
making a mini handheld PC that you can travel with. That's the market to get into right now.
of course, but really think about it. What has better graphics? What has better everything? A Nintendo or an Xbox?
I mean, yeah, an Xbox.
I mean,
PC always wins, bro. Sorry.
and I agree with you. PC would win because you could always upgrade it to make it, top tier. But what I'm saying is, as far as your handheld, a lot of the a lot of the graphics in once again, Nintendo is steered
Right,
towards.
yeah, it's all kids games and it's low graphics, low res kind of stuff. The Steam Deck though can play a lot of games. Like it can play Cyberpunk, you can play like not at high resolutions, not at 4K or whatever. But if they want to maybe get away from making a lot of consoles, say, hey, you can get our games on this mobile device that you can also dock, and then you have like a mini PC almost. You have a console and go that Switch route.
I think what you need to do, bless you again, and bless you one more time. I think what you
Interested.
need to do is set up a meeting with Bill Gates, and we can have this discussion.
Yeah, hold on. Let me text him right now. 1 second.
And while you're texting him, I'm sorry, I got to do it again. So I'm gonna step out for a second. If you can, oh my lord, come on, hold it in, hold it in.
That's it. I'm done. Three's the max. We're a
All
day.
right. Please discuss our sponsors while I'm out for a second.
Our sponsors are the Kelsey brothers and their sponsorship with our good friends at something monkey. I forgot honestly. But yeah, if it was me and I was Xbox, I would say, hey, let's make a mobile console similar to a Steam Deck, and you got a decent PC that you can travel with, but you can also dock it and play your games like that. I don't know how powerful you can get. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be more expensive than most consoles would be, but you get that flexibility of, hey, we can go travel with it, or we can keep it docked in the living room like a console normally would be. of not owning physical copies, these companies are able to take off online games that you fully bought. We haven't, but I would like to discuss that because what game was it recently that did that? It wasn't super popular, but I will say if it is a so I have a Switch. I still have a PlayStation that I barely ever use. But if I can, I will get a physical game because I still like going and taking a game that I'm not playing anymore and taking it to GameStop and saying, "Hey, I'm done with this game. Give me $10 for it. Let me buy a new game." What is your opinion, Dakers has asked, on what seems to be a trend in going away from hard copy games and just being digital games?
So honestly, I'm a little iffy on both. So I think it comes to the complacency of you being at your house. I'm a big I've always been a big fan of owning discs in general. Like I still have all of my DVD and Blu-ray discs in basically in a shed in the back. As well as all of my PS3 games I still have discs and like two or three PS4 I'm sorry, PS4 discs and then two or three of my PS5 discs. But I've just gotten so lazy, to be honest,
Going to a
of
store,
going to
getting the game.
GameStop or Target or where is he going?
Here.
Honestly, I'm sorry, everybody. No, 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 no. You already got up. Don't sit back down.
I was just changing the fan in the window.
No, can't hear you.
Hello? Oh,
No,
hello?
no. Yeah.
I was sniffling, so I was muting myself so you don't hear me sniffling.
Oh, I thought you were peeing. Like you had to go
No, I
pee.
just want to change the fans. I have a window fan, and it's taking the hot air out from this fucking hot ass PC.
I got a window right there.
Open it up, put your fan in, get some fresh
I don't
air
have.
going.
I don't
You
have.
can't. You can't
Honestly,
because you're a prisoner of war. My bad. I forgot. Sorry. You don't want to upset the.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this garage is pretty hot. It's pretty hot. But back to it. Yeah, honestly, I think it just comes to complacency. I get so lazy. I think what game? I think I just downloaded Super was it Mario Wonders? Super Mario Wonder. It's the new Super Mario game
As much
because
as I love Nintendo and Mario Kart, I do not keep up with their games unless it's like Zelda maybe coming out. Like I still haven't played the last Zelda that came out last year, even though I have it like
by the way,
twice. I think
I keep getting all these promotions like, oh, you need to get the Nintendo voucher. Man, that shit is $100 for the voucher and you can get two games, but the games are like $60.
it's wild.
Man,
It's wild.
bro. But come back to what you were saying. I have bought some hard like actual disc games. I don't like going to Best Buy or Walmart. I kind of try searching online, see if I can get a better deal. It's just, and the reason why is this. When I first got my PS5, I think like a year and a half ago, um, I was a big fan of Watchdog. Wait, what? Have you made the
Because I just got it. So he's saying basically you're Iron Man. Have you made the fucking parts to keep your heart from exploding?
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so for those of those for those of you who don't know, I have like two kids. And if I were to
Like
do
he
the
has like two
podcast
kids. He doesn't.
early,
He has like two.
and they'd like to, because one of them acts like three kids in one. But if I were to do this in my actual house, I would have them knocking on the door, wanted to get on the mic,
Yeah.
and I'd rather be in my cave
No,
with
super
with
no,
my
super
with,
deals with that. When he's streaming, he has the kids coming up and talking to him. He's like, "Hey, I'm trying to play a game and I'm also trying to stream. Can you give me a break?" So he gets it.
yeah.
But yeah, that was a
Good
good
thing
joke. I just it went over my head because I'm drinking and I'm dumb.
Tony Stark built this in. What's up?
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with scraps. Oh, I
So
love it.
when I bought the PS5, I was a big fan of the first Watch Dogs, even though it was very repetitive. Honestly, Watch Dogs 1 and 2 are very repetitive throughout the
Yeah,
whole game.
I tried
But for
playing it, but it
whatever,
reminds me of Assassin's Creed, where it's like I'm just doing the same shit over and over again.
even though the thing is, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm that boring, but I love those games. I love Assassin's Creed.
They're good games.
You know,
The gameplay is good.
and I love Watch Dogs. I think they're just fun games, even though yeah, a lot of it's repetitive. But I think just the whole concept of the storyline, I just really liked.
Yeah,
So
there are, to be fair, there are good Assassin's Creed games that the gameplay is repetitive, but the story is good that it keeps you engaged. There are some
mhm.
Assassin's Creed game where the story is not good enough for me to get over the fact that it's a repetitive game.
To be honest,
Just getting
when
my chest clear of that, to be honest.
when it comes to Assassin's Creed, as soon as they ended the line of Altair and Ezio, I was kind of done with it
Mhm.
because like they killed off the main character, and I was like, bro, like it was just aggravating.
Did you play the is it the Greece one with the lady? Is it Odyssey, I think, or something like that?
I have the last one that I have, and I never finished it because I don't know. I just never finished it. Was the one when it was the Spartans? I forgot which one it is.
I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Honestly, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I never finished it. It
I don't
was
think
just more
it's.
of a like, all right.
I don't think it's Odyssey.
No, no, no. I think it is honestly. I think the ones with the Spartans is Odyssey.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I got it right. I didn't trust
But
myself.
but yeah. So when I want to get the new Watch Dogs, which I still haven't finished, by the way. But I wanted to get the new Watch Dogs, and GameStop and Walmart had it off $50. I was like, let me look online. I kept searching online until I found the website that was selling the game brand new for like $20. Sold.
Illegal.
No, it wasn't illegal. I'm not you. I don't have a thing. I like actually buying the games legally. It's
So do
more.
I. When it's worth it. Look,
Well, sorry.
to be fair, I did
Be
maybe
fair, though.
possibly
Be fair.
potentially
Be fair.
illegally download Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one.
Oh my god.
But prior to that, I did buy it twice on PlayStation before I illegally downloaded it on my computer. I just didn't
Why
play
would
it on PlayStation, so I was like, okay, I've already gave them the money twice. I'm gonna go ahead and do it illegally on my PC.
why would you buy it twice and not play it?
I couldn't
Why
get
would you
into it
buy it twice in general?
because I want to give it a second chance on PS4, and
I don't get
then
it.
I
I
bought it
still
the
don't get
first
it.
time when it was new and
Uh-huh.
couldn't get into it. So then I took it to GameStop and I traded it in for something I wanted. I forget what it was. Then I was like, you
Okay.
know what? I'm gonna give it a second chance. It's on sale or it's pre-owned for like $20. I'll do that. And then I still couldn't get into it. So then I took it back and got $5 for it. And then I was like, you know what? I need to really give it another shot. So then I downloaded it on my computer somehow. I don't know how. And then I tried it, and then I still didn't get into it. And then like a year later, I finally beat it. I beat it though.
That's good.
And remember
By the way,
that statue I gave you? Just saying.
by the way,
Yeah,
rest in,
dude. Wait,
rest in
hold on.
peace. Rest in peace. Yes, I still have it.
It
Rest
could
in
be right
peace. Yeah,
right behind you.
yeah. I have so many game statues. I have the Batman. So like I was a big fan of collecting the gaming statues from GameStop. There was a badass one that I put money down for. So for those who don't know, when Arkham Knight came out, one of the statues that they were promoting, and I put it was like 150, $180, I think it was. I paid it automatically. It was the
Baller.
Batmobile. It was the Batmobile from the game, and the way they were promoting it is that it was. I think it had like a lot of these light features, and I think that now don't quote me. I don't remember, but I feel like they even said that you could actually like even drive it with like a control car. That's how like advanced this, well, not advanced, but how cool this model was. But towards when it was getting close for the release date, they scrapped it. They gave me back like some money or credits, and they just gave me a statue of Batman. But that Batmobile would have been badass if they would have went through with it. By the way, the Arkham series was probably one of the best Batman games out there. After that, it went to shit.
They nailed Batman in that time frame because it was the movies came out a little bit
It
before
was
that.
it was so on point.
Between the movies and the games in that time frame, chef's
And
kiss.
honestly, I'm telling you, I feel like they captured a lot of that a
The
lot of that
grit.
gameplay in the Spider-Man game because like
Oh yeah, it's
if
the
you,
same base.
exactly
Not the same. It's obviously
no
spider
no no
base, but the feel of it, the gang mob on you, yeah, same
Uh-huh.
thing.
But yeah, no, yeah, that whole Arkham series, the Riddler always got me.
I hated those things. I was
In
just
and
talking
out.
to Nani about that. Joker, for those who don't know, his name is Nani. Um, because he's been playing them a little bit here and there on his stream, and he loves doing the Riddler ones, but it frustrates me to no end. But I also don't like looking up stuff on YouTube, like how do I do it. So
Oh,
like
I did.
a lot of them, I'm just like, I'm not getting it. I'm just
I
not gonna
did.
do it.
I
No,
did.
I don't fault anybody for doing it. Like it's okay to do it. I do it like I did it for Horizon Zero Dawn sometimes. I had to look it up to get past it. But I don't like obviously the Riddler's the part of it is like you have to figure out the puzzle of it. It's a puzzle. I don't like looking up puzzles. I like looking up like how do I beat this boss? Like what's the strategy to it? But not like hey you have to do this to do that to get up to this point to do the that seems kind of like you just kind of cheating the system to me.
Yeah, you're
But I'm
cheating.
also the guy who would do square box X3 R1 R2 to get unlimited ammo in GTA. So like
No, mine
yeah.
was what was it like? Mine was circle, circle, down, up, down, up, down, up, and maybe left, right for the Scorpion fatality on PlayStation
Mortal
2
Kombat
For Deadly Alliance.
still has that memorized. It's a shit.
No, no, no. I remember it was like I think it was like circle, circle, up, down, left, right. And that was the fatality move for Deadly Alliance. Which is funny is that Deadly Alliance was the first time, like in one of the crypt, if you were able to find the right one, it was the vampire or like the Dracula female version of one of the fighters, and that was like the one and only time you ever saw her until the Mortal Kombat game. I mean, the Mortal Kombat movie where they showed her in the movie. Have you seen the Mortal Kombat movie, the new one that came out?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
What?
Yeah.
See, it has so many
I
mixed
was
reviews.
skeptical about it because I was like, I want it to be good because I like grew up on it on Mortal Kombat kind of, but
So many mixed reviews, but I enjoy. I thought it was. I
yeah.
did. I'm not gonna say it was a great movie because it wasn't a great movie. It was just a fun movie to watch. It was fun. It was entertaining. There was just so much like it reminded me a lot of the video games actually. Like the first Mortal Kombat movie, I loved. Even now, I watch it. It's so cringy, but it's like a cringy that I don't mind watching. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, no, that shit was just straight garbage. There's no recovery from that.
My favorite bad video game into movie is the Street Fighter movie with what's his
With
name?
Van Damme,
Van Damme, Raul Julia, bro. I went to a school in his name. Just just a humble brag right there. But it's a bad
where
movie. It's not good, but
where in Harlem.
yes, in Harlem, in the heart of Manhattan. Um, no, but it's not a good movie at all. Like it's really bad, and it's not like a good representation of the game. But I enjoyed it growing up.
The guy you're talking, that's not, no, no. I'm thinking of the Mr. Adam.
Of
That's him, right?
from the Adam
Adam Sandler.
family.
Yeah, that's him, right?
Yeah, put some respect on his name, bro. It's Raul Julia, amazing
I'm sorry.
actor.
I'm
R.I.P.
sorry. By the way, so talking about legendary, and I'm going to switch topics a little bit because I really want to make
You
sure
need
that
to
I
back up from your mic a little bit, but yeah,
can you hear me good?
better now. You before it's like, why are you yelling? I'm not
Um,
yelling.
I,
This is just how I talk. Sorry.
I like to be as close to the mic because I feel like my voice needs to be projected because it's so
No,
pure and
it,
innocent.
maybe it's me. Maybe I need to turn me down, you down in my ear. Go
If
ahead.
anybody wants to mention about whose voice is more pure, I would love to hear it, even though it's
Well,
probably going to be Senior Dubby because they have more faith and more love towards you.
no, they're like this bunch here, good guys, but they're honest. They're not gonna be like, oh, this is my dog. He's the best. They don't give a fuck. They'll be brutally honest. They're like you.
So you
They
saying
keep
they're
it real.
fake? So
No,
you saying they're fake?
I'm saying they keep it real. I'm saying they're extra real. They will tell me I'm fucking up.
I'll be there. You're
Still
fucking up.
salty. Yeah, there's some rough histories with us, but we grew from it.
So
Damn.
Buttery smooth. I love that. Buttery smooth. I don't know what buttery smooth sounds, but I love butter and I like being smooth. Can you pour the whole like? I feel like you're going so like.
Okay, dude, look how much fucking foam there is, bro.
Oh, what can are you on?
This is my third can, but remember I have tall voice, so you should
Fuck
be
you.
at 4 or maybe 5.
Well, now I'm going on four.
Yeah, so we're about even.
But back to buttery smooth. I've
Just
never
re-
been
just
told buttery.
just real
I've never
quick,
been told buttery smooth. I've been told that I eat a lot of butter. So I don't know if that's the same thing.
right? And it just goes down smooth. Super. Next time that we're playing a game and you need like some heals or a res or like some backup, fuck that. I'm leaving you hanging just for that nonsense you said.
So your friends, are they from here or are they from other states?
No, Super is up in Georgia. Daycurse is in the Carolinas. He's not. He's from Ohio, but he's in the Carolinas. He's going to school right now.
We
And
should do.
Suffer, what's up?
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know where the fuck Suffer's from.
Oh, then
And
yeah,
he's
then
asleep. He's old, so he's been in bed for like 2 hours now.
I'm just saying that we should do a podcast while we're doing Rage Cage.
I would love to do a live podcast with us, Cork, which is Mike, Nani, which is Joker, and Jordan, which we could have done this. See, the thing is, I could make anything happen. I'm the
Really?
wizard. I can make
No,
anything
because
happen.
because I said I could go over where you're at and do the podcast, but you said I'm not cool enough to be in your presence.
Well, that's because you haven't. You want to go there? Because we can go there.
Well, is only 20 minutes away from DC, so maybe you need to get your geography correct.
Look, I don't have their fucking address pinpointed and know exactly where they live. I just know they live close and they're
Wait,
in the region. Okay,
so are you even real right now? Like, are we even talking right now?
this is a simulation. This is the Matrix. Okay. Um, but no, I've always wanted to do a stream with like a bunch of people hanging out, like playing games or just talking shit.
So
So
you're talking about like what Logan does,
what does Logan do?
Logan Paul. Like
Oh,
he has obviously all his
I didn't,
friends
I
are
didn't,
friends.
I didn't know we were on first name basis with Logan Paul. Just calling
Obviously LP, yeah.
LP. Oh, my bad. Not like that, because obviously he's got like 7 fucking mics for every single person. I mean, just like being like all chilling on a couch and like having it to where we can. I don't know.
I feel like there'll be people on that couch that I would want to choke out at one point. But it's not because I hate it, because I love that guy. I love that person. And it'll make me a little bit
You're
happy.
very volatile. You ever been told
Can
that
you
before?
can you not use big words around me, please?
Okay, let me break it down for you. But yeah, I'd be down to do a like
that
what they would
that'd be
call an
awesome.
IRL stream with some folks.
No, it would just mean so much coordinating.
Right,
I
that's the
think
thing. It's about coordinating time because we're all adults who have busy schedules, and also coordinating the technical side of it, which I can figure out, but I'm not going to get that far into it until we actually start planning like a decent reason for it.
and the mics, I don't think it would be that hard because like I have this mic and I have
You have
like
the mic in front of you. See, now you're lying. The mic that he's has in front of him right now is
hey,
not even working. You asshole.
that is true. It's more for aesthetic reasons. We couldn't figure out honestly. And look at this.
We
Yes,
we
we
I
red
looked at
team
it,
player.
but I'm not there. I can't figure out what's going on there.
It just turned red. It was green this whole time, so now it's red. So I don't even know what red means.
You know what that means? Is that it wasn't charged, you dumbass.
Bro, it's been on here this whole time.
Okay, turn it on.
It's been on.
Okay, we'll check Discord and see if you can change to it.
Don't don't piss
The
me off.
the fuck is you talking about Bakers? Jesus Christ! Some things being said tonight. It's wild in here.
I don't want to switch any honestly, I don't even want to switch anything for having issues like we did in the beginning.
No, I'm not saying to switch. I'm saying, do you see it as an option now? Do you see it? No, then don't even worry about it. We're good. We're good.
No, okay,
But don't talk shit about me when you have a mic that's in front of you that's not even working.
so
It's
for
a
those for those
prop.
for those who are watching us, so one of the comments that we had on our last podcast was that I was sounding very muffled because of the mic. Can anybody do I still sound muffled? I can't tell.
Since he's asking that, how do we look? Because on my preview, it looks terrible, but I don't know if that's just because YouTube is weird. You can ask Oscar. I almost threw hands with him last weekend.
Don't get me started on that.
I know. I did, that was a rough subject, but can we joke about it yet? No, too soon.
I don't care.
No, you do care.
No. I don't care, but I don't care about the subject. I just so for those. Okay. None of y'all. It's clear sound in the last one. Oh wow. So it's clear without the. I don't even have the mic on, and it sounds clear. Anyway, so I know you guys don't know me. I'm very out. My quality is one kitty. Okay. So I'm very outgoing. I usually don't have a bubble. That's the only way I can explain it. It's kind of like like there's you and you had your you have your own little circle of like of
Your personal
comfort.
space. Yeah, your personal space.
That's the word. Yeah, your personal space.
And I got up in his fucking face.
I never knew that I actually had my own personal space because I'm usually in around a bunch of people all the time. But White T, Senior W, J, WT, whatever y'all call him, he got in my bubble. I
I
had never in my life had somebody go in my bubble. I didn't even know, once again, I didn't even know I had a
I
bubble.
I don't think it's so much that you didn't have a bubble because obviously you've been as close as we were last weekend when it got in your face like that. I think it was a combination of me being in your face and being as hostile as I was. It's
He
that
was, he was, he was drunk and he was very hostile
I wasn't gonna
because
hit you though.
he felt that I was
Like
disrespecting
I
my
want to hit you, but that, like not that night.
so he thought I was disrespecting my wife. And for anybody who truly does know me, knows that my wife is my world, and I will never
No,
disrespect her. But he
I know that. I had
so
forgotten it in that moment. Is what happened.
so he got in my bubble, and since that moment, I felt I don't know what I don't even know how to explain it. I felt vulnerable, I guess you can say. W
You
can't be mean. He really can't be mean. And the worst thing is, I've known him literally my whole life, and I've never seen this side of him.
half your life officially half your life.
I would say my whole life because anything prior to before I met you, I wasn't living. He's
I
gonna
hate you. I hate you so much.
he's gonna tear up. Look at that guy.
That's
Y'all
hilarious.
fighting over Guitar Hero. Honestly, kind of, maybe.
Did you even play? I did,
No, because you didn't want to share vocals.
no, but I can't remember if we finished playing it before you got there or not.
No. You guys were in tune. That's why, like, after you guys were done playing, I ended up playing "In Bloom" because that was our song when we used to play Rock Band together when
Back
we
in
were
the day,
kids.
a really long time ago.
So, like, our song to play on Rock Band was "In Bloom," and Weezer, "Say It Ain't So." Say it
It ain't
so.
so. That was our jam.
My
We would get out of school. This is high school, obviously. Get out of school and go to one of our buddies that had the game. We had like two or three buddies.
No,
It
that
was
was one of them was you, one of them was Jordan. Jordan
well,
had
no,
it.
it was first. It was Jordan, then it was Colvin, and then I got it after
And then
that.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were on last name basis. All right, Perez.
Thanks for doxing me. They don't know my last name until right now. You jackass.
It's Jose Albert Perez. Social security number is 123 456
Give him my
789.
address since you were my realtor, you jerk.
It's 123. Stay in your lane.
Stay in your motherfucking lane. But no, yeah, we played a lot of Rock Band after high school.
Oh yeah. Honestly, it's between Rock Band,
And
Halo,
Halo.
and Madden. No, and Madden.
And Madden. Well, Madden was
Madden.
first because it was easy game to have, and you had the PS3. And then Rock Band
Honestly,
came out after that. That's when we started getting into Rock Band, and then Halo was like after school and then at night too. Like it was wild.
honestly, like, and
Custom games
it's probably
was
still one of my favorite Maddens. What is it? Was it Madden? I think it was Madden '08. The
was it
one
the
with
one with Young?
the guy from the Titans.
Yeah,
I don't know the Titans, right?
yeah, he was fuck Young. Super, help me out here. Young Titans. What's his first name?
Oh my god, I got you. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check
No,
my
Super
thing here.
knows. Mobile quarterback, young, played for the Titans. Wasn't that great. He was great in college, but he wasn't that great in NFL. But he had a couple decent
He didn't
years.
do anything with his life. Oh, by the way, I believe Iverson will become a millionaire again very shortly when his
Good.
Reebok thing when his Reebok contract reactivates.
Vince Young. See, he got it. That's what it was.
Yes, Vincent.
Yeah.
I was almost there.
That was a crazy thing too. Is that like I enjoyed Madden, but I never trash talked on that game because I knew I was ass. So I let you trash talk and get whooped by Colvin. You got whooped by
Andrew was a beast. Andrew was probably the
Andrew was a
best Madden
beast.
player.
Kevin was good too.
No, but nothing compared to
Didn't
Andrew.
the Russian beat you too? I feel like the Russian came over and beat you one time.
Wait, who's the Russian?
Nick?
I don't think I've ever played Nick.
Who am I thinking
Nick
about
was good
then?
at Madden?
I'm thinking about somebody from like his friend group.
No, because the only time that we ever played Madden was me, you, Andrew, Kevin,
Right. That was a
JC.
normal group that hung out after school and played games. But
Yeah,
there was
yeah, yeah.
somebody that was like not in our like tight friend group, but that was like outside of it a little bit that like you were talking trash to one day and they came over and whooped your ass too.
2 versus 2 on the new.
I
Honestly,
think so, yeah. I think so.
wait, what?
That you can do like two people versus two people on Madden.
Well, you could always do that because you could always have one person play the quarterback and then one person play like the running back, and I believe you could always do it 2 versus 2, can't you?
I believe you. You were more into Madden. I was more into 2K.
I
Yeah,
can't.
you were trash. I
I'll
mean, you were
try.
trash.
I'll try to get it. Yeah,
You're
I'll accept that. I always try to get a 2K. I can never do it.
you were trash at all games, honestly, but especially 2K.
You can suck my left nut. How about that?
How about I don't? And we don't say that I did.
How about you don't say
What?
what you did?
It's a saying. Let's say I don't. Let's not. No, I'm not saying it right. The saying is, how about I
No, no, you
don't? But let's say that I did. That's
so
the saying.
you want people to know that you did, but you
No,
didn't.
that's what I said. The saying differently. I said we don't want people to know that I did because I didn't, and I never would.
But you did.
This is live on the internet, and it's going to stay live on the internet for life. So, like, can we not talk about this anymore? Because this is getting
No,
really weird.
but now I'm sure that Super and DC want to know: did you or did you not?
Did I? You tell them.
I don't know because you told me not to tell people, but you want people to know that you did, but you didn't. But you did.
So the next topic is
Oh, by the way, you know who's been trying to get into play? Honestly, like ever since 360, I stopped playing. Obviously, once again, Gears of War. So I forget the characters' names, but the main character, you know, who's been trying to get into to play the role?
Batista.
Yes, bro, that'd be badass. I could definitely see that dude play it. Oh my god, that it looks.
It's just sitting there. It's been sitting there for like 10 minutes, and it still like has this little. You can see like
It looks like that the sea salt,
like seafoam, like seafoam.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like it's like certain parts of it are arrayed like a fucking like mountain and shit. It's gross. 2v2
Ooh,
Madden. I think it's on Game Pass. Super. We'll talk about that.
I've been wanting to get on the Madden because I haven't played Madden. I can't even remember that was the last time I played Madden, but I used to love
Same.
playing Madden all the time.
I know I played it in the pandemic because it went on EA and Game Pass, and I was like, oh, let me try it out. And I was like, no, this is ass.
Is EA even like? It's crazy to see that EA is still even relevant.
I mean, because they have
I know
Madden. They're relevant again now because they just released for the first time, or they're going to release NCAA football game. For a while they couldn't do it, but now they're doing it again because they got the whole NIL deal or whatever.
Well, I hear like isn't like the
that
NCAA players are getting paid now.
Right, they're getting paid. They got like basically contracts with like sponsors from outside of the schools.
It's about time.
So, and that game was super popular. Like it was almost more popular than Madden sometimes, some years.
Well, from because I think for those of you who actually played the NCAA, honestly, I never played the NCAA games.
Me either.
But for those who actually have played, from what I've read, is that your player that you like, because like in Madden, you could build your own player.
Right.
So from what I've heard was that you could build your own player from NCAA, play him throughout the years, and then you could transfer that player over to Madden.
Yeah. That was a feature either when we were still in school and playing Madden or like shortly after. Because I remember Like after we graduated, Colvin was doing it. He was playing his NCAA and then trying to get it into Madden, but trying to be like the number one pick or whatever. Um, good.
No, 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 no. My bad.
You're just checking on what's
Because I
going
live
on
in
behind you. I saw the lights behind you. You're good. So yeah, with EA coming out with NCAA again, because now college players can get sponsors through various companies or whoever has deals with the schools, they can now make the game again and be able to pay the students who are in the game for it. That was a big issue that they had prior. So now they are past that. The game probably will take over Madden because I think they historically have been better at making that game more interesting because you have however many schools, however many players, you have the tournaments and all that. I think it's about to blow up. Maybe have a resurgence for football video games.
By the way, so I've noticed. I just checked on our YouTube. I see we have 5 people on our stream right now. Welcome everybody. I don't know if you guys been on and off or you guys stay with us the whole time. We want to thank you all for being part of.
No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. You
We
gotta
want
pay
to
for that.
thank you guys for watching our stream. If you guys
Thank
want
you
to say
guys.
anything, by all means, don't feel shy. We'd love to talk to you guys. And just to let you know, we are being unofficially sponsored by Monkey Juice, or yeah, no, I'm sorry, Juicy Monkey. Um, Basically, when you drink it, it's monkey time in no time. So enjoy a great can of monkey juice. It's delicious. It has mango, pineapple, and a lot of hops in it. Whitey?
We're also unofficially sponsored by Southern Grove Cashews Halves and Pieces. It's the number one snack for all people who are drinking beer right now in my house.
What are you drinking, Whitey? What are you drinking?
No, for real, I am drinking Double Thunder Funk. Thank you to the folks who helped me. God, fuck this fucking camera, dude. What's the hack? There's a hack. Um, I haven't heard that sound in forever. It's a really good beer. Like I really honestly just picked it because of the can, and happy I picked this one because it's delicious when it's not all foamy and shit.
And to be honest, for those um who don't know me, I hate IPAs. I've never found one that I truly like, but Juicy Monkey is actually really freaking good. I'm enjoying it. I'm not tipsy yet. I'm getting there. I think the last podcast I was like really fucking drunk at the end, but I don't care. But this one so far, honestly, it's been delicious. It's been great. It reminds me of a Blue Moon, but better. I don't know. It's weird, but definitely, Victory is the brand, and their can is called
Oh
Juicy Monkey.
yes,
It's a hazy Imperial IPA from Pennsylvania. So shout out to Pennsylvania.
PA in the house. Sorry, uh,
Hashtag Kelsey. What was it? Kelsey Monkey My Juicy or something like that.
something like that. Uh, this is a Bent Water Brewing Company for this Double Thunder Funk. Good stuff. Double IPA. Trying to catch up because of the first episode, I didn't have an IPA at all. No, it was an IPA, but it was like a weak ass IPA.
It was an
And
orange
then
one too.
yeah, and then last time was the Stone Cold beer, which I just had to get, but it was a lager, I think.
There we go. Hashtag
Kelsey
Kelsey
juice.
Juice My
Cash has
Monkey.
Kelsey juice my monkey.
Exactly. So Kelsey, if you want to join our podcast, by the way, this is unofficially sponsored by Beer Spa in Orlando, Florida. It's great. You get in a spa for about
Just
an
gonna pin
hour.
that right there. That way we don't forget it.
Beer
No wait,
Spa,
no.
great spot in Orlando for you and your loved one, where you can be romantic, be in a tub of hops and infrared sauna and so much more. But it's a great spot. So cheers, T. Take your time.
I
All
was
right.
I'm doing stuff.
Salud.
The only
Hey,
bad
so
thing, and this is my fault, is that I got this at like 5 today, so it's not as cold as it should be.
tell me what is anybody else drinking with us or no? I would love to hear what
I
you guys are drinking.
Super's not a drinker. Dakehurst might have a drink, maybe. I don't know.
They got pinned and Super did it. I'm sorry, Super. I'm guessing Super's not a drinker.
Oh no, I mean he's had a beer here and there, but he's not heavy on the drinking. Oh, it was Super that originated that hashtag. Get fucked, Super. That's what you get. That's what you get for saying he's buttery smooth and not me. Over here, I got a fucking mixer, got the best mic in the business. He doesn't even his mic is his laptop. That's what you get, jerk.
Is it?
Should ban you again.
The mic is right here, so you can never tell.
Put the mic on the floor, real quick. Just real quick. As an experiment.
No, I don't like experiments. I don't believe in science. I believe in natural causes.
That's science, you asshole. Yo, what's up, Nani?
Is Nani on here now?
For the folks, yeah, there you go. Okay, they know who Joker is.
Nani's here. What's up?
He goes by Mad Joker in the gaming scene.
Okay, but I'm not in that scene, so
I'm just letting you know that's why they're calling him Joker. I'm just trying to fill you. I'm trying to bridge the gap.
I'm telling you that I'm not in that scene.
Okay, so just real quick, understand that on this call and this call going to YouTube, I have the power to mute your ass. So if you don't chill the fuck out, I will.
Wow.
Yeah. Hold on.
I wish I would have.
Hold on.
I wish I would have.
Laid the hammer. I laid the hammer.
What hammer? What hammer? Okay, this is official prize exclusive.
For the record, we did not plan this bit at all. I don't know where the hell this came from.
You hear it?
No, you have a good mic. It doesn't pick it up. hit your hand real quick.
No, I don't want to do that. That'll hurt. Yo, seriously, it looks like you were waiting to throw that hammer out. What's wrong with you? Is that Thor's hammer?
It's Stormbreaker.
Why is it so small though? You couldn't get the bigger one?
Pretty big, I think. This is so I can actually whack people with it. If I had the big one, I wouldn't be able to. It'd be too heavy. I'm not that strong. I don't lift.
You trying to find a reason to whack off?
I mean, if anybody has some links that are new and good.
Anyway, what's up, Nani?
What up, Nani?
Nani, when are we gonna play Rage Cage again?
Oh my god! For those that don't know what Rage Cage is, I'll give a quick explanation.
And while you do that, I gotta go talk to somebody.
Stop grabbing the mic. That doesn't work. It's a facade.
Yes, it is.
So what Rage Cage is kind of like beer pong in a way. You have solo cups kind of in a big circle full of beer, and you have to bounce a ball into it, and then you can pass the cup over, make people drink. It's a fun game. We played it last weekend, and Nani did not do so well. Fugazi Mike. Yeah, it's a fugazi. It's a fugaz. If you're interested in that game, I would check it out on YouTube. It's a fun game. It's better than beer pong for like a party drinking game because you can have a lot more people playing at once versus normally beer pong is 4 players at a time. But we had some fun. We had a good time. I want to get more videos of us doing stuff and silliness, but I was pretty hammered. Thanks to Nani over here getting me drunk. Oh man. But yeah, we had a good time. We did some beer pong. I couldn't get some controllers to work on my Switch, so we didn't play Mario Kart like I wanted to, but we did Rage Cage and then we did some karaoke to end the night. It's a good time. What didn't you do, Nani? What didn't you do? Jackass.
Yeah, seriously. You were dancing, you were crying, you were laughing. A whole lot of ass slap for sure.
Slap ass. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
And so before we got on this call, if I can peel the curtain back a little bit, Oscar was mentioning doing a guys' night or guys' trip. And this is something that me and Super and Daycurse and the gaming community have mentioned, and it's going to be it's hard to do on their side because obviously they're much further. They're not in Florida. They've got different things going on. But I think that would be crazy cool. We can get like both sides mingled in and do like a huge guys thing. So what we do is we go to Georgia so we can get close to Super.
They live in South Carolina. They mentioned that already.
I think I know how I'm talking about here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, hangover vibes. We leave Oscar on the roof and he can just fucking be up there and not ruin the party and we can go
I don't
have
want to
fun.
ruin the party for sure.
Right. You know, wouldn't want to do that.
See, DC is down to fun. DTF down to fun.
I had a different definition.
Well, maybe you need to get with the times.
Yeah, hold on, let me Google real quick.
Please go ahead.
Can I do this in incognito mode? Still on monkey by the end. It's insane you had a hammer just fucking on the table in front of you.
Honestly, it was funny because I when I'm trying to set up the table, I see this little hammer, and I'm like, oh man, that's my kid's hammer. I'm gonna leave it on the table. I don't want to put it away, and I just literally had it right here, and you just
great timing.
Rexy liked it in the back.
I feel like you should drink out of the T-Rex cup one time. Not right now, but just randomly, like one time. Just
honestly, it's a pain in the ass just because like it doesn't come with a straw, so I need to cover this hole and do kind of little deal, and it's honestly too much work. It looks better as like just a little like prop. Actually, kind of looks better with. Is that a cactus? Oh, it's Fat Yoshi.
yeah, it's Fat Yoshi.
I love Fat Yoshi. I want to get a tattoo of Fat Yoshi.
He's too fat.
No, I love. Honestly, I have this whole tattoo idea. Like, so for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, or in reality, anything that's dinosaurs. This is probably like, wait, did you say loser?
No, I'm just fixing my hat.
Your Red Sox hat. So, I'm anything that's dinosaurs. I'm fascinated with. Like, it's just one of the things that I love. So, I want to do like this whole like dinosaur sleeve tattoo and just somewhere insert Fat Yoshi in it because, well, Yoshi's a dinosaur, so it just makes sense for him to be in it and fat.
OG Jurassic Park was ass. The best Jurassic Park movie ever is the first one with Chris Pratt and Bryce. I'm just talking shit. Don't ignore me.
No, honestly, I love that one.
It's a good movie. It's fun.
The best one is the original Jurassic Park, obviously. Lost. Oh my God, where's Jordan? Is Jordan gonna get on anytime soon?
I think he actually he's doing today. Speaking of dinosaurs, I've never asked this before. Is Godzilla like a big thing for you or no?
I like Godzilla. Honestly, I really like the 90s US Godzilla, the one with Matthew Broderick. The one where Godzilla
I have to see that. Have to see if that's the one that I watched before too.
He's basically skinny. It's a skinny Godzilla. Jordan's scale is garbage, bro. I don't know how many times on social media I have to go against him because his scale is horrible. Like, can somebody call him, tell him to get on because we have so much to talk about, and I want to make sure that I let Jordan know that yes, in New York, it's with Matthew.
Is this the one with the eggs in the underground? Yeah. Okay, I love that movie. I don't know. I don't know if it's good. Like, I don't know if it's like critically acclaimed and all that, but I enjoyed watching that movie, so that's all that matters to me.
I think it had a lot of bad hate on it because obviously you're comparing that to the original, Japanese. Even though, like, graphic wise, the American one beats it by miles. Even though, for those who haven't seen, Godzilla -1 outshines the new Godzilla. Even Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla -1 is the best iteration of Godzilla from Japan.
Watched it yet.
It is
I
so
know. I've
freaking
heard it's
good.
so good, and I need to watch it.
It is so freaking good. Like because it doesn't really because like the American version always portrays Godzilla, well, except the one the '90s one from the one that had attacked New York, but like the new Godzilla, they always portray Godzilla as like the good guy. He's here to protect the world and stuff. No, Godzilla minus one actually portrays Godzilla the way he should be. He's a fucking villain. Like he is just doing his own thing. It's not even a villain. He's just an animal
Right.
doing his
He's a
animal instinct.
he's yeah, right. That's what he does.
you know. But it is so freaking good. The storyline it's not even the focus is on Godzilla. It's the humans. But I've never seen I haven't fell in love with a storyline so good in such a long time. It was just on point from start to finish.
Because it's a
Great movie.
Japanese film, is it dubbed in English or did
No,
they translate
no,
it?
no. Well, like they had subtitles, but that was basically it.
Okay.
I wouldn't even dub it. I would leave it the way it is and just keep it as subtitles.
No, it's fine.
Because
I was just curious.
and that's the thing. I don't like anime wise, like cartoon anime. Like I don't mind it being an American, but I'm sorry.
No, no, you're good. You're good. I thought you were saying something different. We're on the same page here. Go ahead.
Okay, but when it comes to movie wise, like movie, I'd rather keep it original and just keep the subtitles in there.
I got you.
I'm sorry. What was this? Are you
No,
reeling?
I was trying. I was rubbing my hand. It was itchy over here somewhere.
Who scratches their hand like this? What are you? Come on, Kimosabi.
The fuck? What was I gonna say? I don't know. This beer's good.
But anyway, but the Matthew Broderick, the one in New York with the eggs,
That was a fun one. I watched it in
that
theaters. I remember going with that to my dad.
me me too. I love that movie, and I wish they would have continued because from what I've read, they already had a plot line for like 2 or 3 movies already afterwards. But
Did
because
it
they
bomb?
didn't, I was such a kid. You can probably look it up right now as an adult. But I know as a kid, I loved it. Don't let him fool you. He's practicing silence.
Uh,
Fuck you, Oscar.
it was more like this, but okay. Um,
One.
so let me
But
ask you this: we have two things that I don't want to miss out on, but I don't want to go forever. We're having fun. I'm not gonna say what we call it now, but there's two things I think we need to talk about:
how's your boy?
Applegate or Fantastic Four.
Well, well. Christina Applegate is retiring. She has MS. It's sad. My actual brother has MS, so I know what it does to people. Carl has MS. So
I knew that he had something going on, but I never asked. I didn't think it was my
yeah,
business to
so some
ask.
people are stronger than others. Apparently, I guess Christina Applegate, who for those who don't know, Christina Applegate was literally the star and beauty of
90s.
Married with Children. Married with Children. Recent movies, I can remember her in Hall Pass and
Anchorman. Oh man,
Anchorman and
Anchorman. Whew.
what's the other movie?
Getting hot in here, or just me?
The one with God, what's her name? With Mila Kunis, the mother.
Best or just friends or friends with
No, no,
benefits? No.
no. The one where she's a mother and she needs like a day off.
Oh, I didn't watch that one. Super met
Anyway,
her on the set of Hall Pass. That's crazy.
I met her on the set of. Oh, really? That's so
Bad
crazy.
Moms. Bad Moms from Nani.
Bad Moms. Yes, Bad Moms. Regardless, yeah, she's officially retired because of her MS disease. She did have a standing ovation during the. I forgot what award she was in, but she had a standing ovation for everything she's done. She's honestly like I don't
She's
know
so
if I
funny.
consider her.
She's
I
so
don't know. I
funny.
don't know if I consider her a legend, but she is an icon for sure. She is an icon
Kind of goes
because
hand in
Christina.
hand for me, but yeah, okay.
It's like her co-star Ed O'Neill. Ed O'Neill is a fucking icon.
Right. I don't think they had they didn't have a how do I put this? About disrespecting their career. She didn't have a performance that is critically acclaimed. She didn't do
No,
like a Pulp Fiction or something like that, to where like
well, she did have it, and it was Married with Children.
right, but that's a sitcom show. Like it's not
Oh, that
as far as the industry goes, it's not as well respected as like making a top film. But there's no doubting her talent, her comedic timing, like all of it. Also super hot back then. I was just saying that
yes.
it's a fake bike. Stop doing it.
It's not that I don't know
You're
what's
making me
wrong.
so mad. I'm so triggered every time you grab the mic. I'm like, what the fuck is he grabbing the mic for?
Hey, DC got MS also. Hey, if you really do, man, I get it. Like I see my brother go
No,
through it.
he's lying to you.
Oh, he is. Don't say that. Don't tell me that. Is he? Or no?
No, he's not.
Anyway,
He wouldn't lie.
oh, like I said, my brother actually has MS too, and I see, and I
I
seen it.
thought so because I know that he's been dealing with some stuff, but I never asked because
Yeah,
it's not my
he's gonna go
business.
through like there's times where he has to go through like 2 or 3 blood transfusions just to get him back to normal.
Right.
It's serious. It really
By
is. It
by
really
the
is.
way, sorry. No, go
Serious.
ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
No,
Go
no.
on. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that. Yeah, I know it's pretty serious. Well,
Right.
no, it is serious because, like I said, it sucks. I know what my brother goes through, and it just sucks.
No, I was going to say that your brother is probably the coolest person in your family, except for your son and your daughter, who are pretty cool too. But
Oh, of
the
course.
coolest adult is definitely your brother.
Oh, I don't even know why I'm alive right now.
No, you should be alive, but like
But if my brother's the coolest,
as
then
far
of
as
course
brothers go, you're second. But
I'm more like a
Chris is a close third. Like Chris is right on your tail. You better step it
no,
up.
I'm probably like a fourth, to be honest. And I only have 2
And
brothers.
Martin is third. No, Martin's second. I love Martin. But the story with the mic is that his mic for some reason won't connect or populate on his Mac.
It's
So
weird.
it's not.
It's the first time it's happened. Like it doesn't want to
Yeah,
connect.
it worked in the past fine, but for some reason it's not syncing or
I really want to
connecting.
push the buttons to see if it works. Can I do it while I'm
Yeah,
live?
I'll go to the chat here. If bro want to talk about it, I'm open. Want to help a bro out? Yeah, Bakers has been living with it for some time. I think Carl's been going through it. So he's got a good.
Carl's been going through it for maybe like 10 years now.
I didn't know it was that long. I thought it was something that
No.
popped up while he was working in his newest job. I don't want to say his job. I don't want to throw shit out like that. But I thought that once he started his job working with them, that's something that popped up for him.
Well, he's been in the job for over 10 years already.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't. It's been 10 years?
Yes. Yeah, it's been over 10 years. But like 12 years now.
I didn't realize it was that long.
It's so weird having windows behind me because like I feel like someone's watching me.
Oh, they're watching, bro.
Oh, they probably are.
Lonnie's outside your window right now.
Is he? I could smell
He
him.
probably lives the closest to you out of all the folks we know.
No. Who?
Out of like our friend group.
Oh, that's in here right now? Probably, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
His cousin would be the closest.
No.
Ashley,
so.
how you doing? Hello, you dazzling who's
Ashley is Lonnie's wife.
Oh, hey Ash.
Hey Ashley, what up? See you tomorrow.
Hey girl.
Hey girl, hey.
Oh, by the way, my mic doesn't work, but I'm holding it as if it is.
I wish you were here so I could throw something at you.
Like the hammer?
No. Something heavy. Like the block.
But so it's sad to see Christina Applegate finally retire. You know, I love seeing her. Every time she's on the screen, I love seeing her. Honestly, for her being who she is, I think she always thought she was beautiful. So
she's a lovely woman, but she's also hilarious as fuck.
Oh no, of course, bro.
Like her timing for like any comedy she's been in, her timing is fucking amazing.
It's just like, dude, I feel like she's retiring way too soon. For like Michael J. Fox, you know, for obvious reasons for his Parkinson's disease, like it's just like he should have been a bigger actor than what he is right now.
I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like
you're wrong.
Damn. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like timing wise, like I always think about him and Tom Cruise in the same like light as far as like time frame in their careers.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like he would have been that big if he didn't have to deal with his
Oh, no, bro, I'm telling you,
Parkinson's. Is it
yeah,
Parkinson's, right?
100%. I agree with it.
Am,
He was on
am I wrong?
on his role. I don't know if they're the same age,
No, no,
but
no. I'm
I
saying
don't.
it's Parkinson's, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Parkinson.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. Forgive me for
Like
being.
I know you were just trying to example it. But that was a weird sound you made. That's not
Can
a
you hear
sound.
from the? Can you hear from the mic?
You're too close,
Sorry.
man. You're too close. That's what you should have done last weekend. I know. I'm sorry. I'm making jokes again about it, but that would have been hilarious if you did that during last weekend.
Too close, my friend. Too close.
I'm sorry. I love you.
No, but no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Parkinson is what he's dealing with.
Okay.
Honestly, like, yeah, I agree with you. I think he would have been bigger, or if not even bigger than Tom Cruise. Tom, because like he had big roles. You know, he had Doc Hollywood. He had obviously the Back to the Future franchise.
What's that?
He had Back to the Future. What the fuck you talking about? What's that?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Teen Wolf. Yeah,
Uh,
Teen Wolf was a fire too.
he had Teen Wolf. He had what was it, Screechers, the one where he saw like the dead people. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
Screamers. Oh my god, I can't.
Fifth Sense.
What?
You said dead people. Ghost.
No, not Ghost. Hold on, I'm looking up. Oh my god. It's actually like probably one of my favorite movies that I like. It's one of like my guilty pleasure movies that I like to watch.
Poltergeist.
No, not Poltergeist. What? No,
Phasmophobia. Okay, see, he's naming game. Sorry, I thought Poltergeist was a real movie.
it is a real movie, but no, not that one. It's
I'm not. I'm not. I'm a movie buff, but Oscar has me as
no,
far as movies go. Overwatch. What?
no, The Frighteners. No, you never seen it? It's such a cool
Why?
movie. Like,
Can you do me a favor? Can you never be surprised by me not watching a movie?
look at the picture of it. Perfect. It's all white. You can't see anything. uh, oh wow! Look at you. You're showing your age.
Never seen it before. Never heard of it before. Honestly,
What?
I'm sure it's
There you
great.
go. Ashley, look at it. Ashley, see, that's my girl. She
Just,
has seen it.
just for the record, I watched The Godfather when I was 19 years old.
My God, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my family? They didn't teach me the right way.
Well, you didn't even like Star Wars until you were an adult. So that's just as bad.
Come on, dude. Don't call me out in public like this, dude. Like, I made a mistake. I try to own up to it.
Well, you didn't. So yeah, The Frighteners, bro. I love that movie. It's such a cool. Wait, what?
It's
Duke.
a kind of an inside joke. It's so Super played that game last week on his stream. It's a like anime girl flirting puzzle game kind of thing. It's weird. Haha.
Now, please, can you put this on your to watch list? The Frighteners.
I will because I watched that one Scarlett Johansson and
Oh, the island.
The Island. That movie was amazing.
It was good, wasn't it? With Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I did. What is
Yeah,
it?
no.
The Frighteners.
The Frighteners.
It is listed.
No, I'm telling you, like that movie is so good. Like it's so underrated. So basically, just to kind of the gist of it, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
You can't tell me to watch a movie and then give me a spoiler. That's a dick
No,
move.
spoiler alert, but I need you to watch it. and you're gonna know about it. But basically, he sees dead people.
It's a like early 2000, like late 2000s, 08, 09 movie.
The
Excuse me.
island with
The
Obi-Wan. Yeah,
Island,
yeah, yeah.
Obi Wan, Scarlett Johansson. Who's the doctor in
Um,
that?
well,
What's
I
his
can't
name?
remember. I know Steve Buscemi is in the movie.
Yes, yes, he's a funny dude. It's a good movie.
Star Wars crossover.
Star Wars
Basically,
crossover.
yeah.
Pretty
It's
much at this
before
point.
it's before he became Obi-Wan. Like the island is what caused him. Oh, freaking what's the dude's name? The big black dude that he died in real life. He was I can't think of his name. He was in the Green Mile.
Oh,
He was
I forget his
uh,
name. The
uh
big dude from Green Mile. Everybody knows who the big dude from Green Mile is.
hold on.
Don't spoil
It's
it. That's
gonna
a spoiler. It's a spoiler. It's a good
you're patient.
movie. It's a what the fuck you just said?
Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan. It's a good. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely watch The Island. Frighteners, please, you have to watch it. It's
Okay, it's on
such
the
a
list. I hear you. Okay, you don't have to keep yelling at
such a
me.
freaking movie.
Stop talking to the mic that doesn't work.
Yes, it does. If I look at it and I use it, and if I can grip it, no homo, it'll work. I'm not worried about it. Cancel me.
Over two. Over two tonight. Over two. We'll talk
Oh,
later. Jesus
anyway,
Christ.
so movies to watch out for. Besides, obviously, the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. So I've told this movie. I told this director already. Firmly grasp it. That's funny. Oh my god! Hold on. Before I get to what I want to talk about, firmly grasp it. Did you? I didn't know about it. I wish I would have watched the Super Bowl through Nickelodeon. Did you know that Nickelodeon was streaming the Super Bowl? But they had yes. Did you know that the Nickelodeon was streaming the Super Bowl, but with SpongeBob and Patrick commentating on the game? Bro, I was watching like the clips of it, bro. There was a scene where I forgot who it was. Maybe it might have been Practical Home, but somebody fumbled the ball, and they had SpongeBob come on and commentate on the field, firmly grasp it.
I didn't see that.
Oh my god, I was dying.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god, that part alone, and they had the guy, the fish that always like my legs, my legs. They had like a scene where they had like pickles flying through the air in the stadium, and one of the pickles landed on the fish's legs and it broke it. All you hear is my leg, my leg.
Yeah, they did a playoff game last year. I think it was a Lions game,
I
and
don't
I
think it was
watched that.
wait,
No,
was it
yeah,
was it a playoff game or was it the one where they had a Toy Story playing the game?
no. It was a playoff game that they did last year with the SpongeBob crew. But I watched some of that and some clips. But I did not watch the Nickelodeon part of it. But I wish I would have because the girls were watching the Super Bowl with me this year to watch the Usher halftime show. But I feel like if I play this, the Captain's a huge fan of SpongeBob. Ava is a little bit too. I feel like if they would have seen that, they would have been more like involved with it, which is like it's for kids and also
So
fans
who
of
do you,
SpongeBob.
so who do you think is gonna play this year in the Super Bowl? Who's to be the halftime show?
It's Super Bowl show. It's oh man.
I have a theory.
Who was last year? It was Rihanna, right?
Yeah, but I have a theory for this year.
I no.
Come on, man. Do we have ESPN together right now? Come on, think about it. I have a theory who it might be.
Honestly, I want to
Okay.
say Lady Gaga, but I know that's not your answer.
What?
I'm thinking about people who are like from our younger generation, music wise, like that same time frame. Usher, Beyonce, Rihanna, all that kind of stuff. No, what's your
You
thoughts?
said Lady, you said Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
She is the last on my list. And did she already do a Super Bowl?
She might have been featured in one, but I don't think she did one.
Hmm. No, my theory, and it would make, in my opinion, I think it would make total sense because he doesn't have a lot of hits. Because it's in New Orleans for this upcoming Super Bowl. Come on, are you with me now?
Wheezy F baby. Where's the big click? He
Yes,
I don't
easy.
I don't I so okay, let me let me start fresh here.
Well, come on. Nani said Neo.
He has a point. He has a point. They don't
No, but Neo
they
doesn't have enough hits to.
hold up.
No, no, he
Hold up.
doesn't. He
Hold up.
doesn't have.
Neo has some bangers, bro.
You're gonna tell me that Neo is gonna follow up Usher?
Yes.
No, what are you
Because
talking about? You're
you're not
crazy.
thinking about it. You're not thinking about it. You're thinking about
Marion, are you serious? Are you hearing Nani talking right now?
okay, okay.
How
I let
far
I let Mario slide, and then you said Omarion, and now we keep Nani. Nani. When I see tomorrow, Nani, we'll have a talk. Uh, Neo has his
No,
banger. Let me talk.
he has bangers, yes.
Let me
I
talk.
agree. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He has his bangers. He doesn't have many. He doesn't have a Super Bowl show full of bangers for himself. But you have to remember that Neo Ghost wrote a lot of songs before he was famous and after he was famous that he can put those songs to and have an amazing halftime show. He wrote for Beyonce. He wrote
Mm.
for what's her name, Cassie. Used to date Diddy or was married to Diddy. He has a lot of songs that he's wrote that are songs that you might not think of that are amazing. That are songs that he wrote.
Yes, I agree to that, and I know that.
No, you don't.
But ghost writing and actually having songs that's under your name, as far as what you have performed, is two completely different things. It's just like what's the artist that was in the song with Eminem and Dre? The I'm about to lose my mind. I've been gone for so long.
Running
I
out
bet her
of
name.
time. I
Yeah.
need a
So
doctor.
she's a ghostwriter, but she performs a little bit, but she's mostly a ghostwriter for a lot of performance.
That's different though. I don't know who that person is, but I know who Neo is.
But what I'm saying is, no, I think Wheezy F Baby would be the best one.
Right.
He has
And
music with literally everybody.
bro, from
Everybody.
2005 to like 2010, he was either putting out his own music that was a banger or he was on every other person's song that was a banger.
Exactly. But he is he has made music on his own, obviously. And he is still relevant.
Yes.
So I think honestly it would be Wheezy.
I think the only problem is that his songs aren't like
Yeah, but but he could still figure out songs like
right.
Lolly. Can you imagine Lollipop on the Super Bowl commercial? I mean Super Bowl halftime.
I would go nuts. Um the only issue is making his songs kid friendly or like
Let me see.
mainstream friendly.
Let's look
Fat
at Nani. What
Joe?
he's saying. 50 Cent?
No,
No.
Nani, come on. 50 Cent my
Ti
favorite rapper of all time almost, but
I
like
can see him as a special guest.
yes. The
The
game
game?
the game would
Hell no.
never the the game would only be
Fat
a special
Joe,
guest for 50 Cent and he wouldn't get his own halftime show.
50 Fat Joe, even worse. Ti would get it before the game and Fat Joe, and 50 Cent would get it before all of them.
Yes. Yeah, the wardrobe malfunction ruined the halftime
Oh,
show for a
well,
couple years.
yeah.
They were
Yeah, but
so scared. They played it so safe from then on. But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like
that's the thing that I
I know that now they've got a good control of it and they don't let people do crazy shit anymore. But I feel like
Janet
you
Jackson got the short end of the stick on that one.
oh for sure
That wasn't fair for her.
it wasn't her fault. They were equal parties in that, and obviously whatever. What I'm saying is that Lil Wayne banger after banger after like even more than I was saying this fucking 2 weeks ago for Usher. Lil Wayne has banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Like he's like even his own catalog, and then you include all the features he's on, all the songs that are not his
Dude, like
that are his.
our high school year, our last high school year, I think he was on like every fucking feature. No homo. Or no homo. No something. Bro, why you even bring me on here? That's your fault.
You're
Why you even bring
canceled.
me on here? I
You're
am
canceled.
canceled.
Jesus
But what I'm
Christ. You
saying is,
can't say this.
I'm sorry. But regardless, Lil Wayne, he's been on every single feature after like See, Super says ha. Go on with the conversation, T.
No, you've got it. You're killing it right now. So I'm gonna let you do what you're doing.
Hold on. I can't believe like I've broken the seal. Wait, are you in your last one or are you still in your fifth one?
This is my last one, but I'm still pouring it because it's fucking foamy as fuck.
Oh my god.
Super
I'm on
got banned
my
on Twitch last year. Oh yeah, Super got banned. Well, he got banned, but it wasn't his fault. Kind of.
why did he get banned?
Because he was featuring a amigo of his that had the Confederate flag. Is that the one with all the
But the Confederate see and okay, maybe
No, go ahead. Don't
no.
go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm nervous here.
No, I don't see anything wrong with the Confederate flag. I've always seen, and that's the thing for me personally. I've always seen the Confederate flag as just showing Southern pride. Maybe it's because I hung out with a lot of country folks when I was a young kid. But I never seen anything wrong with the Confederate flag. Now, if someone else sees it as a wrong thing, then I don't know what to say. Report it. Can nobody disagree with me, or everybody thinks if everybody thinks the Confederate flag is racist, then okay, that I would love to hear an opinion on it.
That's not what this podcast is about.
Run it so Twitch says the flag isn't allowed. It is, but well, it is what? I'm sorry. There is to be fair, yeah. There's a bunch of racist people that consider the Confederate flag to be, towards their cause. But let's be real. Oh my god, this is not the right. Yeah, this is not the right
Go
podcast.
for it. No, you're there already, so you go for it.
I'm just saying, like,
Thanks for watching this podcast while it still existed.
this will probably be our last podcast. Like I said, but to be fair, in both parties, the Confederate and what's it, the Northerners, I guess, you know, they both dealt with slavery in their own way. I guess I don't know. I don't want to get into this conversation because this is more of a one-on-one conversation. It's just heritage, yeah. I agree with that. I think the Confederate flag is more of a heritage. Now, if you see it as something else, then you're just a fucked up person. You opened that door, might as well walk through it. The whole thing was we were actually making fun of people that run the flag. I guess, yeah, that's true. YT, I gotta go handle something quick. Can you talk about our sponsors quick?
Oh man, I knew that eventually we would get to this point to where I would feel like, on that note, it's time for a sponsor plug. um, I'm in a glass case of emotions right now. Is Circuit City a sponsor? I don't think I had that going anymore since the Windows 11 install. No, you're good, Super. You're good. Um, I'm at a loss for words right now. Man, what do we have on the list here? We have
Why are you stumbling your own words?
uh you know, English is hard.
Whatever I miss, killing over here, it's just heritage. The whole thing was, yes, it's time for a sponsor plus. On that note, Circus City is a Hey, Circus City is still alive online, not physically stores, but they're still around online. And you know what's funny? I was a big fan of Circus City. I like them better than Best Buy. I don't know if you remember, T. when you remember I had that digital camera as a kid. No, all I remember is that every time I had a digital camera, every time it broke, I brought it over to Circuit City and they just replaced it with a brand new one.
It's a good deal.
That's probably why they went out of business. I took it out. Yeah, no, Circuit City
Okay.
was a good job.
Now I have to
But
go, but I'm gonna let you.
huh?
Don't say anything crazy while I'm gone, please.
9/11. All right, so I can't say anything that I want to say. YT texts me saying I got to be careful what I say because we can get canceled. Um, so how's everyone doing? You know, I'd love to hear how everybody's in Lucy. So slavery. Oh man, no. Yeah. By the way, Nani, Ashley, or any of the five people, I would love to know what you all are drinking. You know, because let's get canceled. You know, let's get canceled altogether. You know, is it me or is it like I'm gonna say it because Whitey's not here, but I feel like over the years we've gotten from like freedom of speech to like we got to be careful what we say or else once again like DC said we may get canceled. It's fucking crazy now. Obviously, like you know the very serious topics. You know we're always going to be against it. I had some Yingling at bro. You went to Rusty's and you didn't even invite any of us. That's kind of messed up, bro. So back to slavery. Deborah, what are you eating? Thanks for sharing. Okay, before we get into the next subject that I want to like kind of like I know we're getting close to our time to close up shop, but I want to say something that I want to see what your opinion is. If do you feel like over the years our freedom of speech is being like canceled or like limited? Take your time.
Kind of.
Okay. Kind of like what DC was saying, let's get canceled. I feel like every time someone is like says something, they got to be very careful what they say because they feel like they'll get canceled. Exactly. Nani said it perfectly, exactly what I just said. Anything we say, like I know we're just joking around, we're saying some shit right now on the mic, but it's true. Anything that we say could potentially get us canceled. Even if truly everybody in the world knows that, you know, for an example, like not to say anything, but like what Super Saiyan was talking about slavery. Obviously, everybody's against slavery, but if one person thinks that we're, you know, pro-slavery, that can get us canceled because one person suggested that we are. You know what I
Not
mean?
me.
Like, obviously, it's just crazy. Like our freedom of speech is slowly being like eliminated beneath our feet. I haven't played Power World. I've been so skeptical. I want to play Power World, but I feel like I'm like dissing Pokemon at the same time because I'm a big Pokemon fanatic. I'm still on Pokemon Go. I just caught me freaking a 3 star. I don't know this new Pokemon. Hold on, I gotta tell you what it is. It's the new one from the Scarlet version, the Fire type. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, the Fire starter Pokemon from the from Scarlet. I just
Yes.
caught it. It is 3 star, but no, I haven't played Power. Have you played Power T? Or you just are you do you just not love Pokemon?
I do, but I'm like an original. Like anything that came out after Pokemon Ruby Sapphire, I kind of can't keep. It's too many Pokemon. There's like over 2,000. I don't know if it's true. I feel like it's over 2,000 Pokemon, and I can't keep up.
I don't think it's over 2,000. It's definitely probably about 1,000 by now. You see, there's 151 in the original one. After that, they just added a few more. I don't think it's. I don't think it's 2,000 sounds like a lot. I could be wrong.
No, you're right. 1,025.
Yeah, 2,000 sounds way too much. Oh shit, we
That's so
got
many though.
the Pokemon got a few months ago, kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, him and worse than getting into Pokemon Go pretty
Honestly,
heavy.
Pokemon, oh man, I love everything that's to do with Pokemon. The game, the cards, everything. They got the new Pokemon coming out, which
It really is.
I think they did great with the was it Arceus game that came out. Am I pronouncing it right?
I don't know, but it's close. Close enough for me. I think it's
That game,
Arceus. That's how I
that
pronounce it,
game,
but I don't know if it's right.
the game is awesome. I want to point that out there. If you think otherwise, then go kick rocks. But that game was awesome, and I'm really hoping that they continue with the storyline. But I just saw that they're continuing with the Pokemon Go trend. So now they got Pokemon Go. Was it Wooper and Pokemon Go? I gotta look it up. If you can look it up right now, let me know. But I know one of them is Wooper for sure. And I thought, like, bro, he wasn't even a significant of a Pokemon to actually make his own freaking game. Like Pikachu, obviously, Eevee, obviously, but a Wooper, Whopper, whatever his name is. Come on, really? Yeah, there was two of them. What's the other one?
I think he evolves into Wobbuffet, right?
No, he evolves into Quag something.
Quagsire.
Yeah. No, but there's two Pokemon
But
Go
is
coming out.
what kind of game is this coming? Is it a like Switch game or is it a mobile
Oh,
game?
Switch. Yeah. Switch game.
I don't see anything on it, but I could be
Oh,
wrong.
by the way, for people who don't know, Wendy Williams is more than likely going to be retiring.
Yeah,
She
she has
got
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, dementia, and yeah, it sucks. That's honestly like,
Oh wow!
what is it?
Pokemon Let's Go Wooper and Pokemon Let's Go Togepi, which is
Togepi, yeah. Togepi makes sense because
she
it's
was.
that much of an iconic Pokemon, but Whopper, whatever his name is, yeah,
I think it's a
yeah,
Whopper.
and Nani, yes, correct, exactly what Bruce Willis has, Wendy Williams has, and it sucks honestly. Like, I guess it just shows you it doesn't matter how much money you have, you could easily go out or end up like anybody else because of diseases. It sucks. I wasn't like I'm not gonna say I'm not a big fan of Wendy Williams because I've never seen her show. It's nothing that really intrigued me, but it just sucks to go out like that. Bruce Willis, I was a big fan of. It just sucks to see him go out in that kind of way. If that makes sense. Is is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Hmm, I don't know. I'm iffy about that. Is Spider Man a Thanksgiving movie? Is the original Spider Man a Thanksgiving movie?
You mean Spider-Man 2?
No, Spider Man 1.
No, I think Spider-Man 2 is when he has the Thanksgiving dinner at his apartment.
No, Green Goblin.
That's 2.
That's 1. You really gonna correct me?
I guess we go to Google.
Thank you. Even Nani said Spider Man 1. Spider Man 1 is when he had the Thanksgiving dinner with Green Goblin.
No, because he wasn't even moved out yet in the first one. In the first one, he was still living at
No,
home.
he wasn't.
In the first Spider-Man movie with
Tobey Maguire, he moved out.
He was still living at home because that's when Uncle Ben died. The second one is when he moved out.
By the way, this is an entertainment show. I know this mic doesn't work, but I'm going to pretend that it works. But this is an entertainment show, and we should know basic stuff about entertainment. Spider-Man was in high school, graduated high school, and lived in the adult world in Spider-Man world. And Nani agrees. Do I need to tell you the whole scene so you can remember?
Sure, go for it.
So Spider-Man fights Green Goblin in the fire building where he gets cut. He goes back to his apartment, goes on the ceiling while before they have Thanksgiving dinner, and his blood drops to the floor where Green Goblin, which is Norman Osborn, which is William Dafoe, hears it and sees it on the ground, but looks up and Spider-Man slash Tobey Maguire slash Peter Parker is in the windowsill before Thanksgiving dinner. Spider-Man 2 is Otto Octavius.
I stand corrected.
I'm sorry, everybody. This is my co-host, Jose Albert Perez slash Senor Dubby slash YT slash Camisa Blanca slash Caballo. So let me talk to you guys about probably one of the most important movies coming out. There's no release date. I don't know if it's, so who cares? Naughty. There's still Thanksgiving involved, so it's Spider-Man 1 at Thanksgiving. We can talk about that later. But let me tell you about one of the most important movies. It's either going to be sometime this year or sometime last year. There's no release date. It's in post-production right now, but it's Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola. For those of you who do not know, and I got to pull out more phrases to make sure I don't give you uh, false information on this movie coming out. But all I can tell you is that this movie is very important. For anybody who truly, truly, truly loves movies, this movie is going to be important. This is going to basically, I don't know how to explain it. A lot of the movies right now are what brings the box office. And team, maybe you can agree or disagree with me, but a lot of it is going to be like superhero franchises or just like big franchise names. Brings in the big bucks for these movies. Yay or nay?
Oh
You can
yeah,
say whatever. Okay.
that's been true for years though. Think about like the Ocean's movies. Think about
No. But hold on. Ocean wasn't a big movie though. Oh no. The original Ocean, they only had one Ocean's 11, but they brought back Ocean's 11 and it ended up being a big hit. So they made it into a franchise.
okay.
Okay. You know, movies in general. Huh? Like,
We discussed Deadpool 3 earlier, Nani.
yeah, you should have been here earlier.
Yeah, where were you?
All right, so back before like superhero movies took over, like Iron Man. Yes, my brother, Megalopolis. Yes. So before we get to Megalopolis, everybody knows that superhero movies and like big franchises like Avatar was taking over cinema. If it wasn't a big name, it wasn't getting the recognition it deserved. Um, like Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer lost to freaking Barbie. And Oppenheimer in reality should have been a bigger movie than Barbie, but you had Margaret oh my god, what's her last name? T?
You messed up
E?
her first name, Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Margot Robbie And then you had obviously Ryan Gosling. I did not mess up Ryan Gosling. That's the most important. No, great. Screw you, YT. But anyway, you had them two, obviously, with Barbie, obviously they won the fight between them and Oppenheimer. But Oppenheimer in reality should have won because the storyline was bigger than Barbie in reality. But Barbie just has so much, fan base with the dolls and them being featured in the Toy Story movies, etc. But this movie, Megalopolis, like Nani mentioned earlier in the chat, this should be one of the biggest movies that's going to come out. Whether there's no release date, whether it's going to be this year or next year, but it's going to be one of the biggest movies. So one of the reasons why is because of the director. The director is Francis Ford Coppola. He has made one of the biggest movies of all times. One is going to be, which we all should, for true moviegoers, love, is The Godfather 1, 2, and 3, even though 3 is one of the hated movies between the Godfather franchise. Even though I truly, actually, I like The Godfather 3, but it is one of the hated movies out of all the Godfathers. One of my favorite movies as a child was Jack with Robin Williams. For those who don't know what Jack is basically Robin Williams as, I think, a 12-year-old living in a 30, 40-year-old body. Jack is one of my favorite movies, but the director himself, is freaking great. Other movies he has done is Apocalypse Now. Hold on, let me check his IMDb because that's probably the most. He has done Frida. He has done so many freaking movies. But so with this movie, Megalopolis, he is 100% financing this movie, which is $120 million. The cast for this movie is ridiculous. It's going to star Aubrey Plaza. For who don't know who Aubrey Plaza is, go watch Parks and Rec, one of my favorite comic shows. Adam Driver, which is one of my favorite vet actors that are out there right now. Shia LaBeouf, Nani, you are correct. Shia LaBeouf is going to kill it. This movie is going to be his true comeback. Honestly, I thought Fury was going to be Shia LaBeouf's comeback, and it wasn't. But this movie, I feel like it's going to be Shia LaBeouf's true comeback, where he's going to come back to stardom. Who else is in this movie, bro? It's got a huge cast. Giancarlo Esposito. If you don't know who he is, then maybe you need to figure out where your life is right now, because he's probably one of the main actors in every genre, which is TV, movie, etc. Dustin Hoffman, John Voight, Lawrence Fishburne, Forrest Whitaker. Bro, like the cast in this movie is completely stacked. This is going to be the ultimate movie that's going to come out. Megalopolis. I promise you, if you guys don't watch movies regularly at the movie theaters, I would highly suggest this movie, Megalopolis, is going to be probably one of the biggest movies of 2024 or 2025. T is dying right now, so please, if anybody has any Claritin, he would greatly appreciate it. Claritin is an unofficial sponsor of this podcast. There we go, big guy. You want to say anything? You want to stay quiet?
I haven't watched, I don't think, any of his movies.
You never seen The Godfather?
Well, I've seen The Godfather, but anything else I don't think I've seen.
You never seen Jack?
I think I watched that, but I don't remember that much.
Is
that when he is oh man, he's going to school, but he's like the outcast because he's too big or whatever, and he's hairy. He's too old, too big, too
Yeah.
hairy, and yeah, I've seen that. That was a good movie, but it's Robin Williams. Like,
Robin Williams is, once again, he passed away way before he should have.
oh yeah, for sure.
He's basically a kid in an adult's body. His dad was basically a photographer for erotic women, but he didn't realize it. His mom obviously knew. Like they do. The movie was meant for kids, but damn, like there's so much to that movie that
Yeah,
it was
I
really
watched that movie. I remember that he was like in the playground and he was too big and he's a grown man, but it was weird because he was grown and kids couldn't play with him, all that kind of stuff. Um, Godfather is obviously the Godfather. What else has he done?
Apocalypse Now with Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen. Like it's one of the probably the best war movies that have come out.
Since
It's probably ranked up there in like as far as the top 5 war movies. Like his movies that he has actually fully directed, that he is the director, are golden. He doesn't get the credit that James Cameron does, because James Cameron, whatever he touches is gold. I see a lot of thinking going on with you, buddy.
the Rainmaker,
Exactly.
banger at the banger at the banger.
But yeah, this movie itself that's coming out, the cast itself is bangers upon bangers upon bangers. And then speaking on bangers,
Fantastic Four.
yes, let's end the podcast. How's your last beer? Because this is my last beer. So how are you doing? All right, so we're about the same.
About the same.
Bangers for days. Yes, Nani, bangers for days. So as far as the Fantastic Four, let's talk about a little bit about that. Marvel, obviously, for people who don't know what's going on with Marvel, they're I don't even know what to say. It their movies storyline in general has been going on a downhill. This year alone, they canceled all of their movies that was supposed to go to theaters, except for Deadpool 3. They canceled everything else. The only Marvel movie from Disney, Marvel's from coming from Marvel Studios is Deadpool 3. They pushed everything else to 2025. You see, Nani says Fantastic Four has been fucked up more than Batman. Honestly,
True.
yes and no. I don't mind the original. I don't mind the original Fantastic Four. I enjoyed it. I hated the recent one that came out. I
With
don't know
Michael
the
B.
act. Yeah, besides Michael B. Jordan, yes. Everyone else,
I don't know who else was in that besides Michael B.
no. His other guy, I forgot his name. He was in Top Gun. He's actually one of my, he's actually a really good actor.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Fuck, what's his name? Go ahead, I'll find it.
Okay, but Fantastic Four. So let's go over who they have. So playing Reed Richards is going to be
Miles
Pedro
Teller.
Pascal. Huh?
Miles Teller.
Yeah, Miles Teller. Miles Teller he's probably one of my favorite actors of young guys that are I've been coming. He's there already. He just picked some bad roles and it didn't work to his favor. But he is a great actor. But okay, but the new Fantastic Four, Pedro Pascal, which obviously from we should all know he's been in a lot of big hits
You mean
from
Daddy?
Game of Thrones, from The Last of Us, Wonder Woman 1970 something. That
Not
movie
his fault.
sucked. Exactly.
He
That
tried.
movie sucked. But other than that,
Game of
Pedro
Thrones.
Pascal is a great actor. He needed
He's
this
him. He's him.
exactly. So him playing Reed Richards, I support it 100%. Vanessa Kirby, she's the new Sue Storm. She's from Crown. She's from the Mission Impossible series and from the recent movie Napoleon. She, it's Sue Storm. Jessica Alba did it. Jessica Alba did great in it. Once again, the other girl that played in Sue Storm, I can't really think of her
Kate
name.
Mara.
Okay, what has she done?
She was in what's that one show? Kevin Spacey, Netflix, House of Cards. She was House of
Cards.
Cards. She's done some stuff. She's not super popular, but she's been active.
Okay, well, like nothing against her, obviously,
The
nothing against her.
that movie was shit. It's
It
not
was
their. It's not any of
the
their fault.
script and everything in general was
Yeah.
shit, but it is what it is. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, bro. His stardom from his role, and he literally stole the role of his last season in Stranger Things. He's gonna kill it. He
I
is
was
gonna
I was
kill
about
it.
to look up his name because I couldn't remember who it was until like it clicked, and I'm like, oh yeah, fucking Eddie. Was it Eddie?
I think it was Eddie. Yeah.
I know who he is, but I'm forgetting the name. But I think it was Eddie. He killed it in that season. Killed
No,
it.
bro. He was season 3.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for him, season 3 would be whatever. He was season 3 of Stranger Things. I can't wait to see what happens in the next season. But that's a whole different other subject. But he's gonna be a great Johnny Storm. I think with everything that's been happening in his career, like saying Stranger Things was truly a blessing for him. And then lastly, Ebon Moss. For people who want to know who he is, he was in Punisher. For those of you who are the fan of the Bear, he is the cousin, the one who also runs the restaurant. What up?
If
What
you
you
have
say?
not watched The Bear, you have to watch that show. It's so fucking good.
It
Continue.
is so freaking good. Such a good show. Watch the Bear. It's a good show. And to see him as the Thing, I don't want to say I could see it because I can't see it yet, but I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So that was my thought too. I was like, he's an amazing actor in The Bear. That's all I know him from personally. But I don't know how he fits as the Thing. But I feel like he's gonna nail it. How I have no idea, but
So
I'm
too,
excited to
I
see
think
him. I see like to see him and to see is it Joseph Quinn as
yeah.
Firestorm? I don't
Yeah.
like they're both amazing actors, so I trust them to fit these roles that I don't think I would have cast them in my mind, but I think they're going to nail it no matter what. Like they're like they fucking delivered. They know what they're doing.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Fantastic Four gets 3 reboots. No, I think this is the reboot. I think this is the reboot. So this is what the storyline from what I've been looking up, what I've been hearing a lot of these, analysts talk about, about this movie, and it makes sense. So the movie, if you haven't seen the picture that Marvel has depicted of the new Fantastic Four movie, which is coming out July, I think 25th, if I'm not mistaken, in 2025. The movie is being depicted in the 60s, okay? But it's gonna be a correlation with Ant-Man and the quantum realm, and in that way they're gonna be transported into today's world. What, like I said, nothing is set in stone until obviously the movie comes out. There's just so many speculations of it. But right now, what they're speculating is that Reed Richards, which is Mr. Fantastic, which is Pedro Pascal, is going to be the professor for Hank Pym. I can't excuse the last name. I can't pronounce it. But the original Ant Man, he's gonna be the professor for that guy. He's gonna already know about the quantum realm, which we know that's what they used in Endgame to time travel back in the past so they can get the time stones. So through that realm is where the Fantastic Four, which is Sue Storm, Mr. Reed, Professor Reed Richards, The Thing, and Johnny Storm are going to travel through 1960 up until today world, where where we are now, which is going to lead into Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty, which I heard that they're changing the whole Kang Dynasty timeline. From what I hear, is they're keeping
Doctor
Kang.
Doom. No,
Well, no. I hear
they're
Doctor
scrapping
maybe
King.
no. I hear they may actually be keeping Kang. They're recasting him, and I hope they do. And they're gonna switch over to Denzel Washington's son. Was it John something Washington? I can't think of his name. If you want to look him up, look up Denzel Washington's son. He was basically the main actor for Tenant. Him playing as Kang. Which if I see him, I can see it. It makes sense. He
I'd
looks.
rather they just fucking like the Loki. The last season of Loki, I think they wrapped up the story good. Just fucking get away from Kong and just go somewhere else. Do Doctor Doom. Do some X-Men villain. Like, just
The
fucking get away.
Kang. Look, the thing with X Men right now is that even X Men itself, they're in some hot shit right now. Did you hear what's happening with X Men '97?
The new show, the new cartoon.
Yeah, it's having horrible reviews because of, sad to say, everybody has their own agenda, whatever it is. But Disney's on their whole woke agenda, and that is bringing into effect with X Men '97. So they've done a lot of changes to X Men '97, and a lot of people are not happy with it. Like I said, I haven't seen X Men '97, but I can't wait to see it just to see what the hell people are talking about. But so far, it has not been good. Madam Web. Oh, we haven't even talked about fucking Madam Web. I haven't even seen Madam Web in theaters, and I don't plan to see Madam Web in theaters solely for the problem for the thing that everybody keeps talking about, that Madam Web is in shambles. And it's crazy. I think that Bob Marley movie lost more money in their first week of being, you know, in theaters than Madam Web did. But Madam Web is they had an $80 million budget that they made for the film, and on the first week they only made like 25 30 thousand. I mean, 25 30 million dollars, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, that movie's going down in flames. Have you seen it?
I
I'll
have
wait till
no interest.
I'll wait till so from what everybody has been saying is that this movie will basically what they show Sydney Sweeney and Isabel Merced in their spider outfits. I heard it's like the max 5, maybe 8 minutes of the film, and the rest is just them. It's basically showing the possibility of what could happen if they were. Nani, for those who don't know, Nani said that he's gonna wait for the LimeWire drop. It's funny that I keep getting this mic here so people can like know that I'm getting close to the mic, and there's nothing happening here. T,
What?
I don't know anymore. Are you done with your beer? Oh shit! Can you give me like 5 minutes, 5 10 minutes? What does that say? Wrap it up. All right. Let me finish this beer, and we're gonna wrap it up. I'll finish it like in about 5 minutes. Oh my god, that is. You had a judge. I don't know who that guy is. Can you? Is it the guy that does the fuck you, fuck you, fuck you? You're cool. Fuck you.
It's him.
I love that.
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody know. I come with a 6-pack of beer to try to finish it. The last two podcasts, even though yes, I agree. For those who probably already know, I am tipsy right now, but I still have
Same.
one full can.
Chug it. Chug it.
No, no, no. I'm gonna be like this. No, can't do
Oh,
it.
Max talking shit.
Bro, where the hell has this guy been? How long have you been in? By the way, for those who don't know, Max Vollison is probably one of the top tier bartenders. He has his own company in Southwest Florida, and it was his birthday 2 days ago. So happy birthday to Max. Love you, buddy.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
birthday to you. No, buddy, I love you. I love you. Salud. Even though, well, and what's the thing he says? He says such negative about me to my face, but I love you. Your performance was legendary,
Top notch.
top notch. Like he honestly, I'm not. I'm gonna say it right now. He outperformed Rihanna, even though Rihanna had her pregnancy, so she couldn't do a lot.
Yeah,
But if she
I
would have,
think that fucked it up for her. If she wasn't pregnant, she would have fucking turned up.
oh, 100%, 100%. But it is what it is. Usher outperformed Rihanna. That's what I'm saying. Wheezy F Baby is gonna be the performer for.
If it's in Louisiana, you have to go Wheezy F, baby.
You have to. Who else? You want you really? Who else? Who else would you bring in? Birdman,
Fuck no.
bro. Who the fuck was here? Birdman. All right, I am done with my beer. I
I'm done with
technically
my beer.
I technically have one more, but I know YT is ready. Method Man, bro.
Again,
MA.
Nani, me and you will talk tomorrow,
Okay,
face to
Wu
face.
Tang Clan is an iconic group. Yes, yes, I agree. But you're not gonna have. I don't even know how to explain it. You're not gonna have METHOD, man. MET, bro. You're not gonna have that guy performing in the Super Bowl. Like they have a lot of hits. 100%, they do not. They do not have a lot of radio hits. T.
It's Little Wayne, or it has to be somebody I don't know. But if it's New
I
Orleans,
will.
if
I'm
it's
telling you.
New Orleans Super Bowl, him talking shit about, well, not him talking shit about, but him
No, you're not
representing
gonna have the. You're
him
not gonna have Beastie Boys. Oh
Beastie
my god.
Boys.
Beastie
All right,
Boys can. I like Beastie Boys, but Beastie Boys are not gonna carry. Are not gonna carry a Super Bowl performance. I
they
really
can't do it.
100% feel that Wheezy F Baby is gonna. Honestly, I hate the fact that I'm saying Wheezy F Baby. Lil Wayne is
Wheezy
not
F baby,
Lil Wayne. I see him
and the
like
F is for whatever the fuck you want it to be.
no. He said the F is for friendly.
The F is for so many things. The F is
Both times in
for
harmony.
fuck
No,
you.
no. Both times in harmony at the same time. No, no.
Giovanni,
No,
please stop while you're not ahead.
no.
You're digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper.
Forget about the F. Exactly. F is for friendly.
The F is for finisher.
Hey, bro. talk about our sponsors one more time.
No. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. I will end this stream with you in your bathroom. I guess I'm doing that. So I appreciate you guys coming by. The stream has been sponsored by Double fucking come on. Double Thunder Funk. Double Indiana Pale Ale. You got Kong. Amazing beer. The F is for so many things. The F is for fuck Oscar for going to the bathroom at the end of the stream that has gone 3 hours and 45 minutes. Nearly. Thanks, Dakers. Thanks, Super. Thanks, Suffer. Thanks, Naughty. Thanks to Max for coming to hang out. But once he gets back, which I can see him in the fucking mirror or reflection of the fucking window, and he's running like a jackass. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling.
Thanks for everybody who joined us in this podcast. Obviously, we appreciate everyone who has joined us today. If
thanks, wifey. Thanks to Ashley.
Thanks, everybody. Obviously, I'm assuming that you thanked everybody.
I almost forgot Ashley, but now we're good.
Okay, good. So thank you to everybody who has joined us. We would really appreciate for you guys to share our page. Our next podcast, T, if you want to open up your Palm Pilot to let us know when our next podcast will be.
Maybe March 9th, if that works for you.
Yes, March 9th would be the next podcast. So just to let everyone know, our podcast, we're doing it every 2 weeks. Wait, you already mentioned that?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
So we're doing a podcast every 2 weeks until we start getting more traction. Once we get more traction, then we'll probably do it every week. So right now we're doing it March 9th around the same time. Well, I think 8 p.m. is when we're shooting for.
If we can. This works for you?
Yeah, it works for me. Does it
works
work for
me?
It works for me. Does it work for... No, it doesn't work for him.
We'll figure it out. March 9th.
March 9th for sure.
That's a date. We'll tell you the time.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. sometime around that time that we'll be starting it. But thank you guys for continuously to join us. We thank you guys. And if there's anything that you guys want to request for us to drink, we're always open to hear.
Yeah, we'll take suggestions all day.
Exactly. We had somebody suggest something from Maine. We have yet to find something from Maine, but we are still looking for something. So once we find it, we'll definitely try it. One more time for our unofficial sponsors. We have Juicy Monkey from Victory. It's a Hazel Imperial IPA. They say that in no time, it'll be monkey time in no time. So take one as you go. I hate IPAs, but this one was actually very enjoyable.
We have brewed with 2-row and crystal malt and aggressively hopped with Mosaic Simcoe and Cascade hops. This is Double Thunder Funk Double IPA from Bent Water Brewing Co. Coolest can I've seen in quite some time. I gotta do the fucking Instagram shit. There you go. But amazing beer. I love it. I'm hammered. Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining the stream. If you would share it, the VOD will be here. People can watch it after they want to. If you are possibly interested in watching somebody play some games, my buddy Spontaneous J is on Twitch streaming. He is at a LAN event, which is the old school shit. I'm going to drop the link in chat here if you want to join there. I'm done. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, Oscar, for the good convo. Y'all have a good night. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody. Bye.